Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Three the Hardaway, aka the three-man Jalen Weave, aka the best big three since LeBron, D Wade, and Boz, live on YouTube on a Monday evening. We back, y'all. It's been a couple of months. The NBA season didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? A lot has happened, since we last talked. I mean, people got traded, stuff didn't happen. A lot of stuff didn't happen. Who got a championship belt?
He did 24/7.
Sheedy back coaching again.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all sound
But man, it's been a long time, man. We shouldn't have left y'all, but we back here, man. We ain't going nowhere. So if you are here, leave a like on the stream, leave a like on the video. Of course, subscribe to the channel. We on any podcast platform, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, anybody podcast. We there. So if you're rocking with us, man, lock in with us, man. We back. It's the playoffs. We right around the corner from the NBA Finals. The NBA Draft Lottery was yesterday, so we'll get into that a little bit today. So we got the show is loaded like a baked potato. So again, if you're here, comment in the live chat, man. Join us, man. We're gonna rock with y'all, man. Y'all rock with us, we rock with y'all. If you don't know who I am the walking bucket, providing instant offense. It's your boy Savage. Over here, we got the coach on the sideline, taking them school on and off the court. And when I say it's really shitty, it's really shitty. Shitty, what's good, man? Welcome back.
Hey, man. Appreciate it. Before we go further, though, man, just want to make sure we give a shout out to all the mothers out there, man.
Yes, sir.
Happy belated Mother's Day to everybody.
Yes, sir.
I know y'all missed us, but we back. That's it.
We back, man. We also got your favorite DJ, the sample man himself, Mr. Ted Shakir, too. What's good, man?
Man, just living life, brother. My energy done got better. I'm back on doing what I'm supposed to with my boys right here. We back. You know what I'm saying? The champions are here, brother. The champions are here.
I feel like I missed the memo, man. Everybody ball but me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
two get that clean cut. Y'all don't worry, like, come on, man. Y'all encouraging me, man.
If we can just get shitty a beer, we'll be straight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now I cut it off like for no reason over the weekend, bro. I just wanted a new look when I came back to the show, I guess.
I feel you, man. I feel you. I ain't gonna waste no time, man. People are here to see Through the Hardaway. It's not Through the Hardaway if we don't get into NBA trivia. So it's been about 6-7 months, 6-7. What you got for NBA trivia? I'm ready.
So I'm ready. We gonna get into some ish today, man. We're gonna start off because I miss y'all. We miss y'all.
Okay.
So there are 4, 8, 12. There are 11 guards in the NBA that have been coached by John Calipari. I'm going somewhere with this later on in the episode.
Okay.
11. There are 12 guards. 11 of them have started. I want you guys to name me those 12 guards who started last NBA season, at least a game. And I want you to tell me, Savage, you gonna represent the Grizzlies? Sheedy, you gonna represent the Heat? Just on a yes/no basis, would you want them starting on your team next season?
I see where you're going.
I'm sorry, Matt. Welcome back. Come on, let's get it. Come on, Nate. I see where you're going. There are 12 guards, 11 of them started. If y'all
so point guard and shooting guard,
huh?
Point guard and shooting guard. Okay, I'm making sure. Okay.
That started last year, or okay.
That started at least one game last year. Mm-hmm.
At least one game last year. Okay. So Devin Booker is one.
Of course. And right.
Ain't wow. How did I just blank out that quick? I was about to say Darren Fox. Tyler Hero, yeah.
That's two.
I know I was about to say Darren Fox. My fault.
Fox's, that's 3. Malik Monk, did he start last year?
4. He started again.
Okay.
4.
Okay.
Did he start that? Oh well, it don't matter anyway.
He started one.
Right.
I said at least one.
Okay. Calipari. I'm gonna say John Wall.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm trying to go through the teams. Man, Devin Booker was the steal.
Y'all missing the MVP? Are y'all serious?
Shea Gilgeous. My bad. Shea Gilgeous.
You forget. I've been thinking he played for the Clippers as his college team for real.
Right.
That's my fault.
Low key. Okay, Calipari. Who played at Kentucky? Guard. What's the guy name? Dillingham.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's 6.
Cool. That's 6. Yep.
Who played with Dillingham? Who was the other guy? Reed Shepherd.
7.
That's 7.
Jamal
Murray. That's 8.
8. Y'all killing it.
Okay.
They just got eliminated.
Sixers.
Maxey,
yes, sir.
Maxey was with Calipari.
Yes, come on. You want to keep it going? Yeah. We got 3 more. Y'all ain't answer the other question yet. We're gonna roll back to it.
Okay.
Let me see. We missing 3.
Okay.
Damn, I look it up.
So one of them is a current teammate of Shea Alexander. You wouldn't expect him to start, but he started.
Is it not AJ?
You want to
what's the other?
same list?
Casey Wallace.
Casey Wallace. Yes, sir.
Casey Wallace. Yeah, damn, I forgot about him. Yeah.
Ooh, Casey Wallace.
And then we missing.
Damn.
Let me see who we missing. We missing one from the starting guard on the Toronto Raptors. We don't talk about him a lot.
Emmanuel quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then the last one plays for Portland.
Plays with Portland. Shane Sharp.
There we go.
Okay.
There we go. Ding.
Man, come on, man.
Okay. Okay, come on.
Just
what this gonna
yes,
be?
no.
Hey, before you start though, I like what we did here. Since you're gonna go Grizzlies Heat, I see the blue and the red though. Okay.
There you go.
I see what you're doing.
There we go. So really, it's a yes, no, because we got a lot more to talk about.
Okay.
Yeah, we do.
It's a yes, no. Devin Booker.
Yes.
Rob Dillingham.
Nah.
No.
De'Aaron Fox.
Now you said starting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll take De'Aaron Fox as my starter.
Yeah. I start Fox.
SGA.
Yes.
Tyler Hero.
No.
Would you start Tyler Hero on the Grizzlies, Savage?
I mean, Shitty's saying that for Miami, so I understand what Shitty's point. I mean, by default, right now, yes. Right now, yes.
It is by default.
Former All-Star, I mean, yeah. 20 point per game.
6 men a year, yeah.
Yeah.
I give you that.
Tyrese Maxey.
Yes.
Malik Monk.
Should have drafted his ass. No, I wouldn't start him.
Nah, he a 6 man. He off the bench.
Yeah.
Player.
Jamal Murray.
Yes.
Yeah. Man, I'm gonna say nah. I'm good on Jamal Murray. I'm good on that.
Emmanuel Quickly, which I've been on record saying yes, so I'm gonna just throw it out there. Yes,
I would like to see Quickly in a different environment where he can be not the guy, but like they trust in him. I think he's good. I think he's a good player, but I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the same. I need to see more. So no, you said quick. No. So cool.
Yeah.
Shane Sharp.
No.
Nah.
Reed Shepherd.
No. Yes. I'll start Reed Shepherd. Yep, I would.
Casey Wallace.
Me talking about lockdown defender.
Yeah, I know. It's hard. I'm gonna say no, but he in the 8-man rotation for sure.
Man, he off the bench first. That's my lockdown defender. I'm gonna say no, but it's a very close no.
All right, that's it.
Okay.
So I was going somewhere with that, guys. It'll come back around. Just remember that for everybody that's listening.
Oh, I wonder how it'll come back around.
Yeah,
I definitely wonder. Speaking of come back around, the Washington Wizards, who a couple of months ago we talked about putting some wings on it. We talked putting some wings on it, ladies. Hey. We put some wings on it. Now I got my wings from Sheedy, but I have not got my wings from Mr. Ted Shakir.
I didn't know it was official like a whistle. So
we shook on it. We shook on
now,
it.
Nigga. I know you ain't come back with that lie.
We shook on it. I got my wings from Sheedy. I know you got me. I know I'm fucking with you. I know you got me. That was just a great segue.
I thought it was one of them things where Sheedy was like, all right, I paid him too. Go ahead and pay him too. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know I was on the island by myself. Otherwise, I wouldn't be on this island. What the hell?
Hey, you know what? No. So I think it was the reason because he got paid because Sharky owed me.
Yep. It was like a trade, a first round pick for a future first round pick type shit.
A swap.
If I don't have to say it enough, ladies and gentlemen, the bullshit is back. I'm gonna get your fuck ass wings.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get your
Yep, that's what it was.
Woo. All that to say, that's a segue into the NBA draft lottery with y'all's Wizards winning the #1 pick. I mean, they had the worst odds out of everybody in the draft lottery, but they definitely indeed won the first round, won the first overall pick. And there's been talks about them whether they want to take the Bansa. Utah's desperate to get the Bansa. Somebody just said that they felt like, I think it was Zach Lowe. He said that he felt like Darren Peterson is the best player in the draft, and that the Wizards should highly consider him, along with the guy who was there on behalf of the Washington Wizards, John Wall. John Wall said, I would take Darren Peterson. And I mean, if I'm the Wizards, I respect John Wall enough because he's one of our best players in franchise history. They probably going to retire his number. I don't know. But he was like, I think a 5-time All-Star, damn good player, retired recently. And again, he was there on their behalf. So I'm like, is the best going to be the guy? It's going to be Darren Peterson? But before we get into everybody else, as far as Washington, who would y'all take with the number 1 overall pick?
I wouldn't. I'd package it away and get rid of it.
I was literally thinking the same thing.
My rationale behind that is Trae Young at this point, let's say he's pretty much at his peak. He's not going to get any better than where he's at right now. If anything, he's going to start falling away. If we still keeping Anthony Davis around, he's also at his peak. He looks really good now. I've seen some videos of him recently.
You want to get traded though? I don't know. So
yeah, so I mean, I'm saying if they keep their lineup as intact as it is, somebody, Utah or someone else wants that pick, they'll get more than enough for that number 1 pick, and I would trade it.
I think Utah definitely is someone to look at for Greer's sake and for the number 1 reason's sake. And I think they would trade. I think they could possibly trade the number 2 and probably, I don't want to say Ace Bailey, but you could throw in the number 2 and Ace Bailey because Ace Bailey, he didn't look too comfortable in that Utah offense. And you got too many guards already. You got too many forwards already. So I think that Washington in this point, they just trying to, I don't want to say, they trying to make the playoffs. And I don't know if AJ being on that team will make them that much better because of Savage, what you call Trae Young, which is a pass first ball. I think on that team, we wouldn't really see his full potential. I would love to see it, but then again, you know, what do I know? And then you got the rumors of DP going there as well. So it's like a 1-2 trade back, and the Wizards can get better if they were to get Darren Peterson and Ace Bailey out of this for trading that number 1. Because you know Utah want it. All you got to do is just dangle it in front of them.
They want the
see what y'all really want. See what y'all want to do. And again, I already got Utah being the playoff team already, to be honest with you. So the ball's in their court, literally.
It's tough, man, because I don't trust Trae Young. I love AD. I don't trust AD. It's kind of like I wish they hadn't a trade for any of those players, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I don't know if they got Trae Young and AD thinking that they would actually get the number 1 overall pick. And now it's happening. It's like, damn, we got to make a decision now. It's kind of the worst spot to be in, honestly, because now you got Utah breathing down your neck. And honestly, if I'm like, y'all trading the first overall pick, I'm talking to the Grizzlies too. They got about 13 first-round picks for the next 4 or 5 years. So I'm like, you can get a ransom for that just 1 pick. You know what I'm saying? I also agree. They want to win right now. DeBansa, he's a great player, like amazing great talent. Led the country in scoring in college. 3-level scorer. Kind of iffy on defense, but he's 6'9" and like 230. He gonna get it at some point. But if you want to win right now, you paying a lot of money to Trae Young, to AD. You gotta pay Sarr at some point. You know what I'm saying? You got Trey Johnson as well. Bilal Coulibaly got to get paid too. So I'm like, it's gonna be tough, man. I kind of would get some assets, but also I'm the type person. AJ DeBansa is the number 1 guy, period. So I'm like, you get that talent and then figure it out, you know, from that point. I think they're doing a little calls to just kind of see what's out there, see if they can get something. But at the same time, Ace Bailey was the guy last year who wanted to go to Washington, and now this is kind of an opportunity to get number 2. You can get Ace Bailey and you can get Darren Peterson. Or you can, or if you like Cam Boozer, you can get Cam Boozer, or you can get Caleb Wilson. You got plenty of options to pick from, but it's a matter of somebody got to do their job as a GM.
And to your point, you'll get somebody that actually wants to be in Washington, right? Because Ace Bailey said he wanted to be in Washington. So how many players, good players, want to be in Washington? So I'm not saying he's good, by the way.
Candy said, first of all, what up, Candy? Thank you. Welcome back, Candy. I know you love
us.
What up, Candy? Even though we frustrate you at times on social media, it's all good. It's all love, Candy.
That's what
Candy says the Wizards are going to be a good team. They should have been a good team this year, or I will owe them some wings. But that's neither here nor there. But I think they're going. I mean, the East is terrible, man. Like the East is a shit show in the worst way possible. So they honestly do have a really good chance to be a good team next year. Good team could be a top 6 team, or maybe even like a 7-8, play in type of team. I'm going to assume that Indiana's going to be better next year. I'm going to assume that Miami hopefully will be better next year. I say hopefully, maybe, I don't know. Orlando is going to turn around with a new coach. So, but it's going to be tougher. But the East, once you get to about that Chicago and Atlanta Hawks range where the play in, that's where things get kind of tricky.
Boy, I mean, do they know anything else besides the play-in board? The Chicago Bulls and
the Raptors, the Hawks.
Hawks. We bleed red, everybody. Everybody red as fuck.
Man, for real. But let's get into the rest of the lottery, man. Let me pull it up. Here we go. So the rest of the lottery played out like this. So, of course, number 1 was the Washington Wizards. Number 2, the Utah Jazz. 3, Memphis Grizzlies jumped up from 6, I believe. The Bulls at 4 jumped up from, I think, 9. The Clippers stole the Indiana Pacers first round pick, which is crazy because we'll get to that a little bit later.
Yeah.
The Nets dropped down from, I think, 3. The Kings dropped down to 7. The Hawks at 8. Dallas at 9. Bucks at 10. Warriors at 11. Thunder at 12. Miami Heat at 13. And then the Charlotte Hornets at 14. So I want to go talk about the Grizzlies for a second, if y'all don't mind. If y'all don't mind.
Let's stir the pot.
Let's stir the pot up a little bit. First of all, bravo to the Grizzlies for that tank job they did this year. Boy, I took the students to a game this year. So for the past, I want to say it's been like 5 or 6 since the pandemic for sure. I've taken students to Grizzlies games, sometimes in November, sometimes like in March or April. For the past 2 out of 3 years, I've done March, April. So last time I took them to a game, there were creative players on the court. Guys, I had no idea who was playing in the game. It was a guy named it was MPs and NPCs. Literally, I don't know.
99.
Right. Literally, this year was 72. It was a guy number 72 this year. I don't know who that was.
Oh, offensive lineman ass.
Literally, Jason Peters was playing for the Memphis Grizzlies, bro. But Jack White was, I remember 2 years ago. I was like, who is Jack White? This dude, he chopped, but it's a random white dude. Who was this guy? And then this year I watched a game and I saw them play well. It was Cedric Coward and Gigi killing. After 2 minutes, coach said, hell no, y'all playing too well. Get y'all heads out this damn court. Let me put in Ryan Rupert. Let me put in Deaky, whatever that man's last name is. Let me put in these random G League players so that I could tank. So, hey, Zach Kleiman, you got it, bro. Anyway, at number 3, I would absolutely take Cameron Boozer. I wouldn't even hesitate. And if it ain't Cameron Boozer, okay, fine. I'll take Darren Peterson. I'll take Caleb Wilson. That's fine. Whatever y'all want to do. But if Cameron Boozer is there at 3, no question, I'm taking Cameron Boozer. I don't even want to hear it. He's an old school 4, but the dude can shoot. He rebounds. He's the son of Carlos Boozer, who, by the way, had a damn good career in the NBA.
Great career.
All-star caliber player. Grizzlies fans, for some reason, Grizzlies fans are mad about players like Al Horford and Carlos Boozer. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. If you look at their resume, they will be the best Grizzly of all time. If you look at their resume, look at their resume. Look at the resume.
I can't put them over Marcus All and Zebo though.
Look at the resume.
No, yeah,
Zebo's arguable, but Mark, I'm not giving them on a Mark.
Look at the resume.
Horford over Marcus All.
Look at the resume.
If you just put numbers too, that's what he's saying. But yeah.
Look at the resume.
I know you hate it.
Look at the resume. But anyway, I'm taking Cameron Boozer if I'm the Grizzlies. I want to talk about that. I know Took had his own. He want to take A-Cuff.
I want Darius A-Cuff. It don't have to be with the number 3 because I'm seeing the I'm not. Do you feel like Cameron Boozer is generational?
No, I think he's a good NBA player. He's an all-star player.
I was about to say, I don't think he's generational. I think he's a polished player that you can insert now and win now. Like, for instance, if the Wizards needed a post player, that's who they should be getting at the first pick. But they don't need anyone else in the post. Well, that's why I would trade it, right? If they didn't have Anthony Davis or Alex Harden, I would definitely say Cameron Boozer actually should be the number 1 pick over AJ.
Because I do like the polishness that Cameron Boozer brings. He, that Zebo Margasol, grit and grind era that people are talking about bringing back. We failed the grit and grind era, so we might as well do a 2.0. I get that. However, when you're talking about somebody that's a culture changer for a team, outside of the Brooklyn Nets, I think that Darius Acuff can be a culture changer for any team that he's on. And when you're talking about somebody like the Memphis Grizzlies, who's gonna need a guard because, hey guys, John Morant's still on the team, and we've been telling y'all 2 years to trade him.
2 years.
Now we hear and nobody likes John Morant anymore, apparently. But it is what it is.
Woo!
It is what it is.
We came back right on time, man.
So it is what. Oh, welcome back. The universe works in crazy ways. So I'm not saying draft Darius Acuff at 3. If they do, I will not be disappointed because we did a whole trivia for 5 minutes telling you how much Calipari guards in the NBA are doing their thing, and it's been on record. Calipari said out of his mouth, "This is one of the best players I've ever coached." And when you put up somebody that coached the Derrick Rose, that coached the current MVP of the league right now, and said, "Nah, this one is the guy," we need that in Memphis. So even if we got to trade Ja and the number 16 pick that we got to 6 to 7 to whatever, we need to try to get him at all costs. I'm not saying that we do it at number 3, but again, if we do it at number 3, I'm cool with it. Go and get the stability that we've been needing in a franchise for a long time. So of course, what did he say?
Who is that? That ain't
that's Lito. That's Lito.
3287 for what? What does 3287 mean?
That's YouTube.
Is this nigga game banging? Okay. What is
it's
this
YouTube.
nigga got 2 kids. What is he doing?
Same with Ryan. Ryan got 5160. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Cannon might not have. Yeah, Cannon ain't got none. Yeah.
Okay. My fault.
So too, I like the logic of this right here. Of like, why not stay at 3 and trade?
That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at with it.
But I would take Keith
So
Wagler.
So who you get? So whoa. Hold on. So if we're staying at 3 and trade up to get 6, 7. So you're saying get 2. So then who gets to pick that 3? Are you still taking Acuff at 3, or are you gonna hope they stay at 6 7?
I'm taking Boozer.
Okay.
Perfect draft for me would be getting Cameron Boozer and Darius Acuff. If we can leave that draft with both of them,
I ain't mad at it.
The Grizz father is perfect. Y'all, I'm back. Y'all got me back with Grizz Nation all the way. But the last 2 years that y'all ain't been paying attention and listening to what we said on this podcast, I'm telling y'all the way. Zach Kleiman, Justin Timberlake, whoever making them decisions, y'all need to be listening to right now. And I'm telling y'all the future. This is the way.
Okay.
I like Keaton Wagler more than Darius Acuff.
Nah.
That's just me.
Drafting Darius Acuff is more than just a talent thing. It's a culture setting thing.
Because you're saying so you're resetting the culture from Ja.
Absolutely. It should have been done.
Now I'll say this. I will say this for sure. Acuff would be your lead dog. And then you got dogs around him in Cedric Coward.
Yeah.
And Edie and Boozer. Boozer's not, I wouldn't be mad if he's your main guy, but I would be okay if he's number 2 behind a lead dog like Acuff. I wouldn't be mad at it. I would not be mad at it.
Now, y'all still believe in Edie, so shoot, let's get it.
You got to be at 7.
We'll see if they believe in Edie. If they draft that dude from Michigan, Daymar, they draft him. Edie. But they gonna give him next year for sure. They'll give him next year.
Yeah, so that's only fair.
They'll give him next year. But aside from the Grizzlies, man, who do y'all think are some more? Winners and losers from the NBA draft based on like positioning and I think. Well, first of all, the biggest loser. Right. Well, yeah, for sure. That's a like, they already got Garland, and then you got Kawhi. So I'm like, what do they do at that spot? What would you do at that spot?
You got to go big, right? Because you already gave up Zubac. They play small as is, so
right.
You have to go big. Your hope. Cameron Boozer's not gonna be there at that point. But and then it's also, I think the Clippers first need to address. We're talking about a draft lottery, right? But in order to get to the draft lottery, you have to address the off season. So, is Kawhi coming back? You see what I'm saying? Like, what is this team's makeup moving forward? Are they moving forward with a 2-headed monster of Garland and Mathurin, right, at the guards? And then you definitely going to need a post player at that point. But we'll talk about the winning and losing of the Clippers later on. Losers, I'll go ahead and tell you right now, Miami Heat lost.
Lost. Fucking idiots. Like we got beat. We got beat, and we're not even in like the top 10. Like we're not even in the top 7, 8. Like nothing. Like Pat, for real, we lost. That I'm gonna say that right now for everybody. We lost for sure. And the Thunder continue to win. We're talking about, and I texted to y'all earlier. I witnessed the last time the Thunder lost a playoff series. I don't know when they're going to lose again, but you're going to tell me they still got like damn near top 10 pick still? What are they, number 11, I think, or 12? Still?
Yeah, still. They can get Jackson Lindenborg, bro. It's crazy.
Front office.
Sam Presti.
But I've heard that they're gonna try to trade that to do something else, because I mean, you're gonna have to pay. Who's it? J-Dub? They can't afford everybody. So this is probably last year as it stands with what they got with this roster, which is why they're going so hard right now. You know, so they're gonna probably make a decision between Chet. I think they're probably gonna keep Chet.
Right? Didn't they already pay Chet? Yeah.
Yeah, but don't mean nothing. I mean, Jaren Jackson Jr. get paid last year. They get rid of that man quick. Sorry, Candy. Candy, no, Candy. Don't do it.
That's right. We traded that nigga.
But yeah, they're gonna have to do something at some point. So I see them just trading that pick because you don't really need another young player. I'll take another veteran to come in here and be the new Caruso, be the new Case and Walls. How they gonna, Lou Dort gonna be gone too. So it's like somebody gonna come in for cheap. Matter of fact, they might say, "Hey, KCP, what y'all want for KCP?"
Get him the hell off that team.
Jesus.
So, of course, we got the Pacers. I see the Pacers in the comments, like they pissed. Pacer fans pissed. They sold for no reason. Yeah, so it's a.
Hey, hold on. I actually got the trade, the finalized trade from that Zubac trade. Hold on, real quick. Let me pull that
graphic up.
I don't have the graphic, but I'm gonna say it. So the Clippers received Benedict Mathurin, Isaiah Jackson, the number 5 pick, an unprotected 2029 pick, and a future second for Zubac.
And so it's still not there.
That's it. That's it. Now, at the time, that trade was good for Indiana because, okay, you need a big man. Miles Turner is gone. And then you probably will get a first-round pick. And they tanked hard all year. They were purposely trashed. You talking about unethical tanking? Indiana was just in the finals last year. You telling me that Tyrese Halliburton is the main guy? He's the main guy, but he ain't. Boston was surviving with JB and friends. How the hell did Indiana, who was just in the finals, mind you, about to beat the Thunder?
Game 7. Let's talk about it. Yeah.
Halliburton was going to lay hands on the Thunder. But all of a sudden, we trash. We ass now. Come on, man.
And titties. God.
Ass and titties, bro. Come on now, man.
Jeez.
So they didn't deserve a first-round pick, to be honest. They'll be all right. And we'll get into that. There's discussion about the GM a little bit later, but they definitely are the biggest losers. I no.
Yeah.
That was trash on their part for being slow all year. Not even trying to play. Being slow.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think just to kind of piggyback on like the winner, I think the biggest winner is, speaking of Jaren Jackson, the Utah Jazz. Just to kind of piggyback on that is like you got a young team and you literally got the number 2 pick and you can go so many different ways with it, right? Because you got Jaren Jackson Jr., you got your front court solidified, I think, with Walker Kessler with Kessler. I think they got to re-sign him, but I'm pretty sure they will. So now you got Jaren literally at his natural position, who's going to shine. You got him with a guard who can shoot, no shots fired, who can actually shoot in Keontae, top 50 Keontae George, that is. Top 50 Keontae George, that is. So again, and then you got a trade piece in Laurie that if you keep Laurie marketing, you already got somebody that's 25, 30 points a game, and then you add a number 2 pick to this. So again, you got pieces you can ship, and if you want to stand down and draft whoever the best available, who you've seen fit to be a part of that franchise, I got the Jazz back being a play-in. And apparently I say shit on this podcast, and I'm a year too early. So again, if I say the Jazz in the play-in this year, they'll be in next year or the year after.
Same with Cade.
Same with Cade. Same with the Pistons. Hey, Candy, how you doing? I remember you making fun of me, and now the Pistons, the number 1 team in the East. Just want to throw that out there. So again,
this is why I tweeted that tweet the other day, because I was like, everybody was hating on Toot, and now it's cool to hate John Morant. Now it's cool to shit on Jaren. Because I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna go way back. Y'all was saying shit about Jaren back on Starting Five podcast, but that just me.
Talk about it.
That just me.
Talk about it.
That just me.
Good time.
Mr. 4 to 5 rebounds. Yes, sir. We were.
We got Cap in the building. Cap says Utah got to win now too with Jaren and Lauri's contracts. Won't be able to re-sign some of those youngest real soon. That's facts, man.
That's right.
I don't know how they gonna sign Kessler. I'm scared they're gonna try to trade Kessler when you need Kessler with Jaren, because if you play Jaren at the 5, that's not going to work. Lauri ain't the best defender in the world. So I mean, at this point, because you traded for Jaren, I would go ahead and trade Lauri, and you're gonna get something back for Lauri, because I'm sure Golden State gonna be at the door. What's up? Y'all want 11 pick? 11 pick and something else? You want 11 and who else they got? Moses Moody? Well, he hurt. But whoever they got, Pods, whatever you want.
You give it up.
Ooh, 11 and Draymond.
Draymond with Jaren. You small ball 5. Small ball 5 with Jaren. I mean,
hey, stop it. Draymond too black to be in Utah. Hell no. He's too black.
But like the Jazz, they like their team construction right now is so interesting, because like they were playing Ace Bailey at the 2. He's 6'10".
He's 6'10". Mm-hmm.
You had Keontae. It was a Keontae, Ace Bailey, Lauri, Jaren, I'm assuming, and Lauri. You cannot draft. What are they gonna do with AJ the Best? what were you gonna do with him?
So then if they do get him, then you trade Lauri. Lauri's a trade
absolutely. Like quickly, yeah. And even then, it's like still like I'm like, I don't redundancy with the. I feel that way about this moment. I'm like, because Orlando Magic, prime example, Franz and Paolo, it don't work. I said it years. You know what I'm saying? It don't work. And so you can't have too tall of a front court. I mean, it sounds good on 2K, but in reality, you're gonna get cooked by those small guards. This is how it is. So I feel like.
Speaking of small guards, real quick, they did have a small guard that played 11 games and averaged 15 points a game. Goes by the name of Kennedy Chandler.
Okay, Chandler.
So, shout out to him. Shout out.
He was cooking the Grizz at that game. Oh my god, he had like 30 points. They got another guy too, Isaiah Carter. He's nice.
Isaiah Carter, super nice.
He started a couple games for them too.
Super nice. Yeah, Jazz on the come up, man.
Let's see who else. I think Chicago's a winner too, man.
They're gonna pick a 4th that they gonna mess up again.
If they get Caleb Wilson,
and do
look, they fired the GM. The coach is gone. So ideally, it's a new era.
Here's my thing.
And Billy Donovan been sub 500 the whole season.
I don't want to be disrespectful, but I don't really see a difference between them drafting Tyrese Thomas, them drafting Patrick Williams, and then them drafting Caleb Wilson. The Caleb Wilson can be
Tyrese Thomas is a name though. That's a name.
Right. Go back.
It's the same shit, different year. Didn't they get him at number 4, number 2?
They did.
Same shit, different year, bro. And like Caleb Wilson can be the talent that he is, but it's the Bulls. I don't know what it is. It's the Bulls. When was the last time?
You know what though? You're right, because the WNBA team got rid of Angel Reese in between our podcasts. So it's
so in Chicago.
Something going on in Chicago.
Same owners.
Matter of fact, same owners. The Sky and the Bulls, same bullshit. So,
no pun intended.
Yeah, and maybe it needs to be a pun. Big pun. Rest in peace, bro.
Rest in peace. He was on the podcast, Sharky. I saw that.
Shout out to him.
He had some good stories though, man. He had some good stories. That's crazy. That's crazy. Who else we got on this list? So the Bulls, the Nets are a loser because they wanted to get Cameron Boozer bad, but like they had like what 4 or 5 first round picks last year.
Yes,
all of them trash.
Yes, all of them trash. You see what Michael Porter Jr. came out and said?
What you say?
Talking about because I didn't make the All-Star game. I just started taking him up. He damn near started taking his own stuff. Like he wasn't taking himself serious because he didn't get an All-Star vote. Nigga, what? Who gonna vote for you? Y'all was like the 4th team seed in the East.
Him and his brother. I would not touch Michael Porter Jr. with a 60-foot pole, bro. I'm sorry. His brother is cheating. He's betting on games himself, and then Michael Porter Jr. doing interviews with porn stars. I wouldn't touch it.
Talking about he damn near talking about he was a missing piece while the Nuggets then went, nigga, no, it wasn't you. It wasn't you. Stay in Brooklyn, nigga. Collect your money.
Oh, Darius Acup don't get drafted to the Nets.
No. He ain't gonna go that far. He ain't gonna go that far.
Two. One, it's gonna be either A Cuff or Ja. One of them dudes going to.
I got him on the tail spots. I got the Nets on the tail spots for a reason, my boy.
Is there a way that A-Cuff goes to the Bulls? Do you think A-Cuff drops that far?
If they trade, well, because the Bulls got what, 15?
They the four. No, the Bulls are the fourth.
No, they got fourth, and I think they got 15 too.
Oh, okay. I got.
So they wanted to like trade up for A-Cuff. So
okay, so let's.
I won't take me at 4. I won't take A-Cuff at 4.
You would not.
Mm-mm.
So you're saying he's before that, or you say after that?
After, okay. If it's like 6 on down, I would be interested in A-Cuff. But I think for me, I'm not interested. I mean, he's an amazing player. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, if the Grizzlies got him, I love it. But for that spot and this talent, like the top 4 obviously have like it's them 4, and there's like another about 3 or 4 in between, and there's everybody else, after that. A-Cuff is in that in between area where he's like at the top of the middle. Or like like 5 or 6 right there. Mm-hmm. So if the top 4 was not in this draft, I'm like, oh yeah, A-Cuff. That's like Kyrie Irving, bro. Like
okay. We on the same page. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, but Grizz fan, don't get me wrong. Like I'm cool with any of these players, to be honest. Like please bring some talent. Caleb Wilson, Boozer, DeBansa, Darren Peterson, even like he kind of emotional, but I'm like, I look at his highlights, I'm like, damn, that's freaking Kobe Bryant right now, bro. He's 6'5" with a 6'11" wingspan. I'm like, hey, I understand. I understand.
Ooh, yeah. Okay.
Let me see. Who you want to draft, man, from Miami? Which I want for that spot, man? 13.
Nobody. No, the fuck body. We need to win now. What the fuck? No. Like, I don't want to know. Like,
need to rebuild. I need to just Seth Rollins, bro. Seth Rollins.
Nah, we burning all the shit down. But again, so is we're gonna talk Miami, right?
Yeah, come on.
We do great with the talent that is not drafted. That's where we really pick up our bones from. So if in all honesty,
that sucks though. Like, you can't get excited about nothing.
I don't. I can't. I tried to. I tried to this year.
I
tried to this year. We started pretty good this year with our offense. Then we just shitted on ourselves.
Nikola Jovic, these random ass niggas. Like, get
it ain't even the real one.
Get a star, bro. How many Hawkins? Like, get a real nigga, bro. Like, what we doing?
Yes. So I'm not excited about the draft. I never am. And we need to trade. I was hoping we'd get up earlier to get a better trade asset, but 13, who the fuck? Like, this not even a draft that has anybody past low key 8. To your point, 8, 9. After that, nobody gives a fuck. So the 13th pick is damn near a second round pick, if you ask me. Nobody gives a fuck.
Let me see who they get y'all taking at 13. Hold on, let me see.
Nah, again, he looks good on paper. I think it's like 20-something points a game. Damn,
LeBaron Fallon from Alabama. LeBaron Fallon, he nice.
To do what?
To run the show. Who y'all point guard right now? Tyler Hero. No, it's Davion Mitchell. He all right, but he ain't,
Ja Morant is our point guard. Pat, go get him, please. Jesus Christ.
Y'all got she asked for a nigga that can't shoot a shot.
I am begging for it because nor could Davion Mitchell. So shit.
Ooh, yeah. Talking about off night. That nigga never off.
I need you to pay attention to this one, bro, because Ja Morant apparently reports say that he bought a house in Miami.
He did.
If he is not a Miami Heat next season, you need to call conspiracy. The league is against Pat Riley, and you need to be upset and try to figure this shit out. Because y'all miss out on Giannis. Y'all finna miss out on Ja.
Dame.
Y'all miss out on Dame.
Donovan Mitchell.
KD. James Harden. KD twice. James Harden twice. Nigga, we've been recording and we miss out on all these players, my guy. We've been recording.
Is this hashtag blame LeBron? Can we blame LeBron on it?
Hey, y'all can get LeBron back. LeBron and
I'll take both of them back he gotta take a cut though, nigga. I'm not paying you 55. Whatever you making at LA, hell no. Hell no.
He was gonna take a cut last year.
Yeah, he ain't got a choice.
By cut, that nigga cut $4 million off his deal. That's a cut?
Yeah.
A 56 to 52? Shit.
Would you be mad if somebody pays you? Your pay went from 56 to 52. You be mad, right?
Yeah, I'd be mad. I ain't gonna lie.
Any $52, 56 cents, anything? Yes, I'd be upset. Yes.
Sharky said, "Don't check Davion Mitchell's 3-point percentage versus Jaws. Just know one is much better than the other one." I hope it's Ja Morant. I hope Davion should Ja Morant. I hope not.
I ain't gonna lie.
I hope not.
Davion. Hold on, I'm finna see my money on Davion.
I hope not. I hope
Davion is probably shooting a better 3-point.
Davion cannot shoot. That's a football player playing basketball. He cannot.
What
shoot.
you said? He gonna play some D. He gonna go 94 feet with you.
That's it.
That's all he got.
Off night applies on both ends of the court. Him locking you down and him not making shit.
Hey, hold on, bro.
No way. No.
39.5%. That's almost 40%. That's a good shooter.
You know what?
Y'all been talking shit for the last 5 minutes for no reason. I'm taking 39.5%.
Oh, okay. And how often
39%? He shoot 39%.
Yes.
How often he shooting?
Hey, hold on, bro.
Good.
Hey, hold on, bro. Hold on.
He shoot 3.5 threes a game.
Hold on, bro. Hold the fuck on.
He shot 45% last season.
Yes.
With the Heat.
I
can't shoot it, bro.
Bro,
I'm scared to take that, so I'm
off
not gonna do
the team.
Hell nah. So y'all look at my internet and won't let me pull up ESPN.com because oh boy. Okay, you know what?
I got you.
Hey, respect to Davion Mitchell. I like you at Baylor, national champion. Hey, I respect you, but I did not know you. I did not know you shooting like this. That's
so in an ideal world, I would trade. I think we already talked about. Well, I text you about that. But I would trade Hero for Morant. Right? I want to keep Davion, but if I have to get rid of Davion to get Ja Morant, I'd rather have Ja Morant. Ja Morant is going to command. So yes, I hear the Davion 3-point comparison. I get that, but again, ain't neither one of them getting guarded at 3-point line. And so I'd rather have Ja's ability to create better offense than Davion, and be an aggressive playmaker. So I would rather package it up, but I want to keep Davion. Davion wants to be with us, by the way. He does want to be a Heat, so I'll give him that for sure. But he was a Heat this year, and we did make the playoffs. So let's continue.
Hey. I didn't get to talk about this team, but I just remember. You know when you make a podcast, you remember your very first viral videos. You know what I'm saying? And the Sacramento Kings. I just want to say again, man. Y'all had like a 24-year gap in between a playoff appearance.
Making the playoffs.
Then y'all made the playoffs, and I told y'all that off season you got to get an interior presence. It's been like what was that 2023, 22? I can't remember when they made the playoffs. Fair enough on my part. They still have not made the playoffs.
Fair enough.
They still have not made the playoffs. They are at number 7, and they are in no man's land. Do y'all want Ja Morant? Y'all can have Ja Morant. Y'all keep getting, bum ass, old ass players like, well, I ain't saying DeMar DeRozan the bum, but they're past their prime.
Yeah, you go.
DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine. Like, you traded De'Aaron Fox. Like, you traded Tyrese Halliburton years ago. Just mismanagement of resources abound at the number 7 spot. Y'all gonna be a loser until y'all make the playoffs again, and you won't make the playoffs until you hire Miss GM. That's all I'm saying.
That's
what's that like? Is that like 80 million? Like, I feel like Zach LaVine was getting a lot of money.
Yes, bro. And it ain't no end in sight. It ain't no end in sight for them unless they want to trade for Ja Morant to offload some of those bad contracts.
Hey, DeMar DeRozan. Asked for you a couple years ago. Let's finish the story here. Let's finish the story.
It was 24 candy. Okay. That's a long time ago for me.
I feel like a long time.
That's a long time ago for me.
I don't know why I feel like a long time.
Because think about it, bro. This was back when they had De'Aaron Fox, Malik.
No.
I think
I feel like it was 2023.
It gotta be 23. It was De'Aaron Fox, Malik Monk. They had one of the Murray twins, like his rookie year or second year. Keegan Murray. DeMontis Sabonis got stepped on by Draymond. Like, that was a long time ago. Hell yeah, that was 2023. Gotta be.
Grant, I think that's what the Warriors win.
They won that year. They win that year.
Well, I don't know if the Warriors won that year, but they definitely won that series that year.
That's what. So Strike said 23. Yeah, same year. Lost to LA. Yeah. So like, it's been 3 years, man. Hey, figure something out, Sacramento Kings. If you trade for Ja Morant, it might push you back even a little bit more. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You ain't like no beam over there, player.
Matter of fact, have they stopped lighting the beam? They need
to pass the beam. Goddamn it!
They doing nothing but collecting dust over there.
They have stopped lighting the beam. I ain't heard that. I've heard more about play the song from Orlando than light the beam, or like even the Spurs.
The Victor.
I ain't heard a beam in so long. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, Jimmy. Anything else before we move on to the next segment? Any other team stand out?
None. Kings was a good point.
Shout out to the basketball guys for blessing the Grizz with number 3, though.
For sure. I get that.
We needed that
for sure.
Amen. All right, next segment. Let's get to some NBA news going around the league. So we're gonna do 3 stories that's currently happening right now in the NBA. 2, I'm starting in your favorite team, man, with your favorite coach. Steve Kerr re-signs with the Golden State Warriors for 2 years, making him the highest paid coach, not just in the NBA, but in NBA history. 2 years. I just want to know, when you saw 2 years, what does that mean for you? Because they are not a good team. You got Steph Curry, who's still Steph Curry. Draymond doing a lot of crazy shit with Austin Rivers and Charles Barkley and in general Draymond stuff. Jimmy Butler is coming back from injury, but Jimmy Butler is past his prime. I don't think he's not that good to bring back to add to this group of Golden State Warriors. What? I don't understand where they're going from here. Are they getting LeBron?
The only thing that's in my head right now is the CJ meme. Oh shit, here we go again. For the next literally 2 years, bro. Like, I've been done with Steve Kerr for a minute. And the reason so is
an hour, my boy.
For an hour, for a day, for a long time. And I'm with Scholar. I'm kind of low-key surprised that he shocked, especially for 2 years. I'm guessing it was a thank you for all you've done. But anywho, you got Steve Kerr, who on this podcast, I've said time and time, he is not good at developing talent. And if you look at the young pieces that we are supposed to have on this team, they out the door. James Wiseman. I'm pissed about the Jonathan Kuminga situation. Like, pissed about it. Like, come on, dog. And now we got to deal with, again, 2 years of you not being able to implement an offense where Jimmy Butler and Stephen Curry can succeed together. Not to mention you got an older Draymond who was kind of out of his way last year, according to his own words. So now we got to figure out what we're going to do with Draymond. And then, again, Steph Curry, another year older. So now it's like, oh, okay, Steve Kerr, we're going to give you 2 more years to try to develop a championship team around Steph Curry. With what talent? How the hell are we going to do that? I mean, granted, I know we got the number 11, number 12 pick. Okay, cool. What are we going to package that with something?
They don't need that. They don't need young players.
So are we going to swing, all for nothing for Giannis? What are we doing right now? So again, we can't get any younger players because again, we got a coach who won't be able to implement them into the offense. So shout out to Steve Kerr for being the highest paid coach of the year ever. I mean, based on his generation and the NBA making money, he deserves it, I guess. But if you ask me, is he the top best coach in the league? Hell no. We can have a debate and try to figure out if he's top 5, top 10. So, but again, shout out to him. But again, CJ, oh shit, here we go again. That's it.
I don't hand clap. This is just, in my opinion, it just aligns with Steph Curry's exit as well. So I think in 2 years, that's also going to be our end of Steph Curry. If I'm Steph Curry, right, I think in 2 years, I would have done everything I needed to do. I've been a unanimous MVP. I got 4 rings. I've been to playoffs multiple times. I've revolutionized the game of basketball. So in 2 years, I can say farewell and comfortably say farewell, right? Like I'm going out on my sword, so to speak. Like I'm going out on my shield, whatever it is the saying. But this is it. I think this aligns with them being completely done with the dynasty. So whatever else they have to do, it is going to be some major shifting of, to your point, of like not new players, but like just players in general. Like I think again, this is a Lori for marketing go get, right? I wouldn't go get Giannis, to be honest. I don't think Giannis fits this scheme, but I think a Lori would fit better for what Steve Kerr is trying to accomplish there, which will mean you might have to offload Jimmy Butler somehow, some way, because there's just all that money tied up is not going to work. B-pods, stuff like that. So I think it just aligns with Steph Curry saying goodbye as well. The end of the complete end of the dynasty will end there.
And that makes sense because Steph is 38 now. He'll be 40 by the end of that second year. So that's like a perfect, cutoff point. Steph Curry. I don't think he wants to play any further. And if he's not playing in Golden State, I don't think he gonna play in Charlotte because they don't really align unless Charlotte is good. Maybe want to run it back, for his dad. But nah, I would be done after that because I mean at that point,
what do you have to prove?
Right.
I don't know why, but
you think he's got more?
No, man. It's the fact that some telling me like the Warriors is the best team for Giannis.
Oh,
in order to you to maximize the potential, the whatever's left on Steph Curry, you need something else. You need somebody to be like, "Hey, Steve Kerr, let's screw what you saying. Let's go win."
What would that offense look like? Would Giannis be playing center like Draymond? I don't know if Giannis would do that.
I mean, you can keep him at the 4, but again, you're gonna have to trade Draymond for the contracts. Again, you got 70-80% Jimmy Butler on the team, so you really wouldn't need a Laurie, but you just need to add more pieces around him. It's possible, especially with the money that whoever's making source or you make it match. It's possible, and you do that for the next 2-3 years, and then if Giannis want to stick around, cool. That's who you kind of build around. But then again, Giannis, 30?
Giannis get about, as far as like the prime, he about 3 years left. 3 or 4.
I mean, but the
way he plays, yes.
Okay, I said, but then again, like what is a prime nowadays? Because we see LeBron hooping at 41, we see Kevin Durant hooping at 39, we seeing Steph hooping at 30. Like we see
they're not in their primes though.
Yeah, KD,
they're not in their prime. Now they can still score. I'm gonna get KD that.
Yeah. Can't get them injuries, man.
Yeah.
LeBron too. Shit.
I mean, if we want to talk about DeMar DeRozan's 34, 35, and he's still putting up 20 points a game.
So he's not in his prime.
He's not in his prime. He's not in his prime. But what I'm saying is, the way we were growing up, players were retiring at 34, 35, and now they're still rolling. So we may see Giannis at his prime another 3-4 years, but we still may see a fall off, and Giannis is still a okay player. You know what I'm saying? So if I want to maximize Steph Curry, we like Sheedy, I'm in full agreement. We need to maximize the next 2 years. How do we do that? And what players can we bring in? Giannis should be that number one target.
Fair. And I can see what you're saying with the spacing. I can see what you're saying with the spacing, because if you're putting Giannis in the Draymond spot, right? That Draymond spot is right there at the free throw. With the way that they run their offense, right? And then you have your shooters available. I could see that definitely. And I think Laurie opens up the offense more than Giannis, is what I'm saying.
Agreed.
Because in the way the West is played, like you want that 7-footer that can really produce his own, but is a 3-level scorer. Giannis, you've already said, right? Giannis is I'm at the rim type of guy. And so you would be asking Giannis to do something he's really not the best at doing.
Yep.
And that is kind of like facilitating the offense, so to speak, also. Yeah. And I just don't think that's
basically you're asking Giannis to play Draymond, and Draymond is a very unique player for Steve Kerr's system.
Agreed.
That's going to be Giannis is a good playmaker, absolutely, but he for the system, we just got to see it in that, because Giannis used to get his own shit. I'm getting 50-point triple doubles in the NBA Finals. I'm not, getting 10, 12, and 13 like Draymond doing for the Warriors. So he would have to, for lack of a better term, buy in to being Draymond, and Giannis ain't Draymond. Giannis is, as James Harden would say, run and dunk, man.
Yeah, but shit, we ain't had that player since Kevin Durant.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, next topic. The Pacers GM. So we mentioned before earlier in the show that the Pacers did not get their first round pick because that pick ended up going to the LA Clippers in the Ivica Zubac trade. And so now the Pacers GM, I don't think it's GM, I think it's a basketball operations president. She's come right back. But yeah, the Pacers GM, he came out and issued this apology to the Pacers fans out on social media. And this is what he said. He said, "I'm really sorry to all our fans. I own taking this risk. Surprised it came up 5th after this year. I thought we were due some luck, but please remember, this team deserved a starting center to compete with the best teams next year. That starting center being Ivica Zubac. We have always been resilient." That was the GM's apology to the Pacers. And I want to ask you, gentlemen, as I got to bring Sheedy back in one more time. I want to ask you, gentlemen, would you forgive your GM for basically losing out on a top 5 pick? Is that apology enough for you to accept as a fan of your respective NBA team?
No. Now let's call a spade a spade. We have been on this show and we have said Zubac is quite possibly a top 5 center in the league.
You said that.
Based upon his production, points, rebounds, that man is a double man. That man went from the Western Conference to the Eastern Conference, and I didn't bat an eye. I went to sleep, as a matter of fact. I don't give a damn who the fuck their center was. That team still was ass and titties. So, no. You deserve more than not. Again, you said this earlier on the show, right? That, man, like, there's no way that Tyrese Halliburton eliminated from that team. They go from Game 7 in the finals to ass and titties again. Let me just keep saying that.
14th in the East. 14th in the East.
14th?
Yep.
There was only us in front of them. And when I say us, this big three right here is in front of them. So, like, I didn't see he didn't bring enough. The fact that they even had Pascal still get an all-star vote was crazy.
Crazy.
In my opinion. We didn't talk about that. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. So this apology is not enough. I don't care what the Pacers do next season. You lost out on the 5th pick, and I don't know if there would have been a better center that you could have acquired, right? Besides Zubac, I don't think so. However, I don't know what y'all really needed. Like, y'all just needed to wait this shit out. Like, Zubac,
he played real quick. Zubac's played 5 games this year. I think he had a.
I was just looking that up.
Had a ribs injury. Something happened. I don't know. But 5, even then, like, Indiana should not be that bad.
Y'all need to talk more. Y'all ahead. Go ahead. I didn't know that receipt came out. That receipt of 5. Oh, I gotta say nothing else.
I think I like it. I like it for the aspect of when was the last time y'all heard a GM come out and said, "Damn, y'all, I fucked up"?
Oh, never. Well, not in basketball.
That's what I'm saying.
Football,
so if I'll take a shot for him. We pouring up for him for sure. Right? Don't get it twisted. We pouring up for him. However, he came out and said, "Hey, y'all, we messed up. I take the blame." That's accountability, and that's something that I haven't seen in a GM ever.
I respect
it. You gotta respect it. Granted, are you gonna do better in the future? Is this you taking accountability to be like, all right, we're gonna do better? Or is it gonna be accountability as an aspect of I'm just saying that to just say it? I'm gonna take it for the latter because again, you didn't have to say anything. You didn't have to do nothing for your fan base. You could have said, all right, well, screw it. You could have been a Christopher Wallace, but you weren't. No BIG. You could have been one of them general managers, but you came out and you said, "Hey, y'all, play us fuck up, and we're gonna try to do better." But y'all talking like the Pacers was gonna be like, they missed it. They star. They missed.
So were the Celtics.
It shouldn't be that bad, man.
Yeah, so were the Celtics.
It shouldn't be that bad, man.
And different organizations, coach.
It shouldn't be that
one
bad.
had Jaylen Brown. You know what I'm saying?
It shouldn't be that bad though.
That Pascal Siakam.
All-star caliber player. And Pascal was hooping last year in the finals.
Because he had a team around him. Because they had a system around him. When you lose that system, it's like when it's like when the Warriors left Steph Curry. Like
who the other guy, the wing player. What's his name?
The year that the Warriors got the number.
Neesmith.
Terrible. Like, come on, y'all.
So okay. If you accept their apology, you accept his apology. How many years does he have on his leash to make sure that this is correct?
Now you give him a couple years because they were in the finals last year. So you give him a chance.
You got to see what you look like when Hallie come back. Because again, that's when the Warriors got the number 2 pick. That's because Steph Curry is out most of the season, and they were ass too.
They were trying to be ass too. They were trying
to be. So it's kind of like the same situation. I think what the Pacer fans should be more pissed about is the fact of you traded our president as well. Ben Mathurin could have had a hell of a season this year. Miles Turner, he knows the system. You could have paid him a little bit more and had him back. But now you got the homie J-Hub. That's what I'm saying. Indy being cheap. That's all it was. That's what they should be more pissed off about than I think having the number 5.
The process more so than like.
I thought that nigga said
you didn't trust the process.
Rick. It's Pacers. I mean, Rick
shout out to Rick Smith.
Yeah. So we'll see where it go, man. You can't be cheap again. Like Sam Presti had his time when he didn't pay James Harden, and then he the best GM. A few years later. I'm not saying that's what Kevin Pritchard is about to be. However, accountability is something I can appreciate.
Okay, I get that. That's fair.
I lean the same way. I was happy he came out and actually held himself accountable because you don't see that. I mean, we don't see that from Zach Kleiman like that. You know what I'm saying? As
I wish he would do that. Oh my God.
And then Pat Riley gonna curse your ass out if you come back like, what? I'm Pat Riley. What the fuck you mean?
Yeah, exactly. See these rings?
He's earned it.
He has.
No, he get his old ass gone. He can retire. Damn. Get the fuck out of the office.
Who do you want gone more? Pat Riley?
Both, nigga. I know where you're going with that one. Both of them at 160 years old together. Both of them can go.
So Pat Riley or Jerry Jones, you got to pick one.
I want Pat Riley gone. If I'm gonna be honest, I want Pat Riley gone now.
Oh, that's crazy. I didn't expect that.
Jerry's doing something this year and letting Steven take a little bit more ownership, but God,
I miss
this, man.
Oh boy,
I got the 2 oldest GMs right now. The 2 oldest in both sports.
Bro, Jerry Jones so old. That man was on civil rights pictures, getting on black students. Nah, he was on the side. He was actually in the picture at a school in Arkansas, getting on black people going into the school.
Yes,
and he apologized for that.
Yeah, I think it was like a teenager, like in high school. Yeah, he was old enough.
I remember that shit.
Yeah, nigga was old enough.
Yeah.
Candace said, "Get Jerry up out there." Damn, that sucks, man.
That man damn near on Arlington, Texas.
Are y'all paying George Pickens or not? What's going on with that?
We tendered him 1 year.
I tend okay. All right. Trevor said, "What up, Trevor, man?
What up, Trevor?
We being ourselves right now.
Yeah,
that's how we do. Speaking of being ourselves, man, I gotta ask Sheedy back in. Sorry, Sheedy.
Oh, okay.
Draymond Green versus Austin Rivers. I saw what happened. Draymond been tripping for like about 2 weeks, so it is what it is. But Sheedy wanted to add his 2 cents about this. So Sheedy, feel free.
Yeah, so I'm about to take it from a whole completely different angle that nobody's talking about. And y'all gonna hate me for this one, and I am okay with it. Let me take a drink.
Well, we would never hate you.
I would.
Okay.
So and this is how I'm about to start this. We will crucify that man named Glenn Rivers. But we need to put him on a pedestal for what he's done for his child. You talk about black nepotism. He was the first one. It wasn't LeBron. The way that he gave Austin Rivers a 3-year, damn near $36 million contract, back when making $12 million a season was a lot of shit back then, needs to be applauded more. I get it. Playoffs, like, I get it. I really do. Trust me, he was given some shit that he shouldn't have been given. But I have to shout out Glenn Rivers for giving his son a contract. Being someone that has a son, shit, if I can coach my son and make sure he's getting paid, I want to make sure I give kudos to that. So I want to say, for as much as we, as a whole for LBR, shit on Glenn Rivers, I want to applaud him for giving Austin Rivers the contract he gave him. Now, Draymond, Austin Rivers. Everybody don't come to the league to be a defensive player of the year. Everybody don't go over there to be a Hall of Fame. Austin Rivers did what he could do. And is he able to talk the shit that he can? Yeah, we all do. Hell, we on this podcast right now. I ain't touched the NBA court unless I pay for it. Hell. So I'm going to talk my shit. And if Austin Rivers got something to say, let it be said. Draymond, same thing. He defensive player of the year, talk his shit. But both of y'all going toe-to-toe. And then Austin Rivers, you talking about going one-on-one? I don't know about that, my guy.
You're quicker, maybe. I don't know what the stomach look like nowadays, but Draymond been in the league still. And if Draymond put you on the block, it's over with. And he's going to defend. So who you going to pass it to? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when Rivers went to one-on-one, I'm like, I don't know about that one. But I think Rivers had points. He talked about there is you got a Titanic of highlights about Draymond being left wide open. Okay, we all know that. A Titanic video saving Private Ryan's ass of how long of video footage we got of Draymond being left open. That don't disqualify him from being Defensive Player of the Year, from disqualify him from being a Hall of Famer. Austin Rivers, you are not a Hall of Fame player. That's it. And it's okay. Because guess what? Thousands of players have come into the NBA, and thousands of them are not Hall of Fame players. That's what makes the Hall of Fame elite. I'm gonna leave it at that. But again, my kudos, real talk for this one, because I've thought about this a lot, is the amount that we should on Glenn Rivers, and we don't give him his credit for giving his son a contract. Because hell, if I can, I will. That's all.
So you're talking. I speak as the Warriors bandwagons fan that I am, right? And the whole situation between them two started when Draymond Green said that Steve Kerr hindered his career, and Austin Rivers said something back. I want to stay on the part where what Draymond said, because I'm in agreement. I'm in agreement to the aspect of I remember watching Michigan State versus Memphis with Savage in the UC and being like, yo, Draymond is this, Draymond that. I think Draymond could have had more of a Kevin Love type of career, but he saw what was happening around him, but playing with the two best shooters, to play the game, arguably. So he decided to, become, in my opinion, probably one of the most unselfish players in the league. However, he was able to lock in on defense. He was able to be the vocal leader for the Warriors for the better part. I guess for the last 10 years, Draymond has been that leader. So when you talk about somebody who earned his pay, who earned his keep, who's earned everything that's been handed to him, that's Draymond Green. And do I think the numbers? I think that's the aspect that Draymond was talking about. Everybody talk about the triple singles, make fun of Draymond, whatever. I think Draymond could have been a double machine had he gone somewhere else. That's with him developing a jump shot or not. We saw what Draymond Green was doing in college. But again, coming to the league and relearning a new system, because again, Mark Jackson, I think his numbers would have been better with Mark Jackson if he would have had the career with Mark Jackson than Steve Kerr. However, again, Steve Kerr came and flipped the offense, and then, we hear what we hear now. Draymond is the player now. So for Rivers to come and say something about that, it's kind of like, I'm with Draymond on this one, bro. I get that you were this in high school. I get that you were this, this player. Shout out to your pops. I would have did the exact same thing if I was in those shoes of paying my son however much I can pay him and go on. But if you asking me whose side of the beef I'm on, I roll it with Draymond for sure.
I just want to see them play one-on-one. I just
go for it.
I just want to see them play
I'm rolling with Draymond on that too.
It's some other guy that's trying to. I think his name is Nasir, some one-on-one player that's been playing. He played Gerald Green, I think, and he beat Gerald Green. Oh, he nice. He nice for real. How big is he?
I don't even know, but he beat the brakes off Gerald Green.
Like Gerald Green, like 6'7" for real. And
yes, beat the brakes off of him.
Now, granted, he's 40, I'm sure, but like, hey, I want to see. Austin Rivers still kind of young. He about our age, I think. He probably like 33, 34, 35, like one of them. So I mean, hey, I want to see him get out there. But he said for him, to what does he have to gain? I'm like, man, this is basketball, bro. Hey, if somebody popping that shit, hey, pull up. Mm-hmm. Pull up then. But all right, let's get to the games, man. Sixers versus Knicks. The Sixers got swept. I actually picked them to win, but Law, forgive me for I did not know. I did not know. We talked about the Knicks the past couple of years as far as like it being time for them to make the NBA Finals. It could have been last year. Ran into the Pacers, and I mean Halliburton just gave them their work. There's nothing you can do about that. You got to respect Halliburton. The Sixers look like they need to, I don't want to say blow it up, but you trade Jared McCain, and I'm also on record. I said Jared McCain wasn't that good, but hey, my bad again. OKC, Coach Daigneault made it happen. So I give my respect to Jared McCain and his painted fingernails. But with the Knicks, I'm like, are they the best team in the East? Better than Detroit?
I guess we're gonna find out on your next episode of Dragon Ball Z. That's what it's about to be. That's what it's about to be.
I don't know, man, because the Knicks like Brunson killing, Cat killing, OG. Hope he okay. Hope OG been serving butt whoopings all playoff. He putting up 21, 22 a game. So I'm like, sure they got the
22.
Voltron is forming in New York right now.
Mike Brown.
Hey, and it's about firing Mike Brown before. They was like, man, got to fire him because I'm like, nah, relax.
Let it play out.
He's been to the finals with the Cavs. He was underneath Steve Kerr in the Warriors system. He helped the Kings relight the beam. They fired him. Ain't been back since then. Yep. So you got to give him respect. Got to give him respect as a coach, man. Got to give him respect. But we talked about it for years on this podcast. So now it's like it just might come to fruition because they have way more experience than Detroit. Now, granted, Detroit still got to win the series against Cleveland. Cleveland, they close game right now. And what was it, game 4? But the Knicks look like they the best team in the East, in my opinion.
I guess I'll talk first. The 76ers are in trouble. I mean, it's not even 76ers are in trouble. Yeah. This is the same right on the wall, right? I mean, what we talking about here? They're not getting out of the second round. Don't matter how they're not getting out. Whether it's a sweep, gentleman's sweep, 7 games, they ain't making out of the second round. Joel Embiid curse, I guess, at this point.
Y'all saying Embiid contract?
That man getting about like 60-something million real soon.
For the next 2 years. 2 years.
With that knee.
And then a player option, ladies and gentlemen. And then a player option. 2 years and a player option. He taking that option.
Oh. I don't care if it's that knee, this knee, ESPN, Hulu, get all of them together. But listen here. The 76ers will be okay moving forward, but I'm not even going to talk about them. I'm talking about the Knicks because I think the Knicks deserve this time right now. To your point, the Knicks are figuring it out. The Knicks also do not have to run into a team that I believe will guard them well. I don't believe whether it's the Pistons or the Cavs can match up with the Knicks. And that is why the Knicks will come out the East. The Knicks' biggest foe was the Celtics.
Yeah.
The Celtics are done. Okay, we'll talk about that at a different time, but they're done for this season right now. And so if it's not the Knicks this year, then the Knicks do have a lot to talk about because there's no reason for them not to make it. This is almost like a red carpet for them to go to the finals at this point, barring health. And even if OG's hurt, I'm going to be honest with you, even if OG has to sit out for a game or 2 or 3, whatever it may be, whatever is going on with him, let him rest. They still have more than enough to beat a Pistons team, which I'll talk about later, or a Cavs team, which I didn't talk about later. But again, I want to give my kudos to the Knicks for taking care of business when they needed to get to the place where they're at now, to be back in the East Conference Finals, which they haven't seen in, I don't know, when was the last time they've been in the East Conference Finals? That's been
Knicks,
some time.
Not the Knicks, but they was in last year, right? The Knicks.
East Conference Finals?
The Knicks, weren't they in it last year? It was Pacers and Knicks, right?
Oh, yeah, damn, you might be right.
But before that, it was like but before that, it was like the Spurs and Knicks finals from like 99. Mm-hmm. So
when they beat us.
Right. It's been a minute.
The same fun that I've had watching the Pistons grow into the team that they are, I feel the same way about the Knicks, right? Like we've literally seen them, from signing Jalen Brunson to be like, okay, I feel like he's a baller and he should definitely take this next step to now. Okay, now they got Cat. Oh, they bringing in pieces that Jalen Brunson hooped with in college, so he know how to win a championship. Mm-hmm. I say all that to say that the Knicks been the best team in the East when they got Mike Brown. The reason I say this, I'm going to break down. Y'all know me. I'm going to break down some numbers for y'all just for a second. Last year, Jalen Brunson was averaging 38 minutes a game in the playoffs. This year, he's averaging 35. Last year, Cat was averaging 35 and a half. This year, he's at 28. So Cat's not even playing 30 minutes a game, and they're doing teams like this.
Well,
Mikal Bridges, he played 39 minutes last year.
I already know.
He's at 29 this year, so he's playing 10 minutes less in the playoffs.
Oh, he got fresh legs too. That's Iron Man right there.
OG Anunoby played 39. He's played 35 this season, so in the playoffs. So again, I say all that. Let me see. Josh Hart 35.
What Deuce doing?
Just
McBride.
34. Let me see.
This should be up.
It should be up. Yeah, it should be up.
No, Deuce is up. Deuce is up. So he played 19 last year and he played 20 this year. So about the same.
Okay.
So again, I say all that to say that you have more of a balanced offense. You're not stressing your players. They're fresh, like you said, Iron Man fresh to be able to make a run. And now the next game, the next time you're gonna play is either against a young Pistons team or a Cavaliers team.
And you swept them too. Yeah, that's right. You swept them. So now they're gonna be 7-game series with Cavs and Pistons down there.
So it's like, and then with the Cavs, it's like, okay, well, this is the time when one of their star players, 1.5, if y'all want to count Donovan Mitchell, starts to kind of blow out and start, ain't made it past to the Eastern Conference. I guess either the Eastern Conference Finals now, but that player being James Harden. Let's see how he does against the rest of the Pistons. So again, you got the Knicks going against this young Pistons team or the Cavs team who should blow out by next season. I'm not next season, next series. Knicks fans rejoice. Y'all made it to the finals, and it's about damn time. And I'm excited to see y'all go against whoever y'all go against. We'll talk about that, I guess, in a minute.
Hey, Knicks and Spurs would be like a throwback to the 99. But also Knicks and OKC would be interesting too.
That's what I got.
Knicks and OKC.
And that's gonna ratings galore. It's gonna be beautiful basketball.
On the Knicks alone, for sure.
Yeah, that's
playing
all
the Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, that's it.
I'll be a Knicks.
Why wouldn't you want to be there? Yeah.
Stephen A gonna be in it. Stephen A and Skip Bayless back. We came back.
Next to Dan Housen. Shout out to Dan Housen, bro. He really the truth. He the real MVP in all this situation.
He brought out mini Dan House. I was like, come on, man.
As soon as he
are
the curse, they won by 50.
Wow.
Like they won by 50. As soon as he said, all right, I'm gonna take the curse out.
This nigga Lil B now. He taking off curses from people.
He the next Lil B, bro. Lil D.
Not Lil D, bro. And then he brought out Lil D for real. Okay, you know what?
Lil Meanie D. Meanie D.
And they came too. It wasn't just one either. No, gang of them niggas, bro. God, like roaches. Get out of the house.
Oh my god! I thought he was bringing out Mr. Iguana at first. I ain't gonna lie. I was about to say Mr. Iguana in that house. That would have been the most random tag team ever.
WWE, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, in case y'all got lost.
Right? Yeah, this is what we do on the podcast.
This is what we do.
We had backlash. All right, so on the other side of this series, there was Joel Embiid who he made some comments that kind of reminded me of like Giannis comments from a couple of years ago. So let's listen to what Joel Embiid had to say.
I know we lost, and I know that's not the right mentality to have. But, for me, this was a success. I came into this year not knowing where I was going to be, how long I was going to play, if I was even going to play based on how the knee was the last 2 years. And, I came in just, hoping for the best. And I feel like we're in a position where we figured out the knee. Hasn't been an issue.
So he said a whole lot of nothing to me. I was like, bro.
Mike here.
Same script, different day.
I think I get what he's saying for him personally, that he technically made it to the end of the season not hurt. But I'm like, brother, you're still hurt. You miss, like, I think there was a stat. I don't know if it was like last year or just overall that like Joel Embiid don't play like however many games in a row. Like he'll play 2 games. He gonna play 2 and then he gonna miss 1. It's something like that in the playoffs.
Playoff game.
Exactly.
Playoff game.
He's missed. I think he's missed a playoff game in a series more times than not. Either you missing the whole series or you missing 1 or 2 games.
Yep.
Yeah, if it's a 7-game series, you missing 2 of those games. And so I get what he's saying, that it's a success, but at the same time, like, and again, it's not his fault. I don't think he don't want to be hurt. It's just this is a 7-footer who's one of the best to ever do it. But it's like your body is literally failing you, and as an organization, they honestly failed you too because they got rid of Jared McCain. Now, granted, Vijay Edgecombe is great, but it would have been nice to have another scorer off the bench and Jared McCain and whoever's the coach. Nick Nurse couldn't figure out how to make that work, and they just drafted this dude last year, and then he got hurt as he had a good rookie year. Then you gave up on him so quick. I'm like, you could have had young pieces You could have had young pieces. You could have figured out, okay, who better between VJ and Jerry McCain and Maxey and now granted it was a small lineup of guards, but you should have been able to deal with the Knicks a bit more if you had more options for scoring aside from just relying on Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid still gonna show some flashes, 30 points I think he had in one of them games, but it's still it's a fail for me, dog. Like this is the process. Injuries. Poor coaching, poor decision making from the front office. I will again, y'all. We back on through the Hardaway. I will never forget that Philadelphia 76ers former staff member that got in our comments and said that we didn't know we were talking about Philadelphia. I told them it was about 2 or 3 years ago. I should go find that tweet. It was 2 or 3 years ago. I said the Sixers are a toxic environment.
Toxic.
Lo and behold, I should go find that tweet from that former staff member. He was like an analytics person. Talking that shit. I said, you know what? Okay, you got it. You got it. And here we are again, ladies and gentlemen. Philadelphia 76ers, Sacramento Kings. Y'all should probably listen to me. But anyway, y'all think it's a success or failure for Joel Embiid?
Out of the 11 games that the Sixers played in the playoffs, Joel Embiid played 7.
There you go. One every 2 games.
He averaged 24 points a game. And that's a shell of the Joel Embiid. That
30-point per game scorer.
The best center in the league, not still even with Jokic doing his thing, I still call him the best center in the league. Slap. I'm gonna slap myself ass. I'm sorry.
And also like so realistically speaking, their money is tied up in Joel, right? Mm-hmm. But it's also tied up in one of their wing players, Paul George.
Podcast.
So like Paul, what we doing? Like, and it's bad because I feel like there was like a game or two where Paul George was where he needed to be. Like he scored like 20 plus points. But again, like how often does that occur? And I think there was a time, I think it was game 3, it had to be game 3. Game 3, I think he had like 15 points in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden,
score again.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell? Like all I see is misses, nigga. I don't see nothing else. I think Paul George, whatever assertiveness he had is gone. And so they got to think about that. Again, another $40 million contract that you got to figure out again, Philadelphia, to move on from, because VJ Edgecombe needs his money. He's the reason why y'all are the places that y'all are at, that y'all even had a chance. It's not even just Joel, right? I give praise to Joel because when Joel got that ball in that paint, the Celtics had no answer.
Mm-hmm.
None. The problem is y'all thought that might work with the Knicks, and the Knicks had a recipe for y'all. See, the Knicks got bigs. The Celtics don't got no bigs. And so that was their issue. And then Joel was just couldn't be who he wouldn't be. Yeah. So they need to get rid. Paul George needs to be held accountable too. You're making too much money for that. And the last thing I'll say too, because you don't get swept and not talk about the star players. So Tyrese Maxey, you on the hook too, because too often that I turn into the games, and I remember I watched 3 possessions from Tyrese Maxey, where 2 of those possessions he went to the cup, thought he got fouled, complained to the refs, right? And y'all know how I feel about that. Now you're talking to the ref, and now we're playing 5-on-4 basketball, and they scored. And so Tyrese Maxey also needs to own some of this too. And before I go a step further about all these series that we're going to talk about, I'm going to go back it up because we ain't been here for a while. If people, we like maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks away from this, but if this was Kevin Durant, if this was LeBron James, they got swept in the first round or got their ass whooped in the first round without an excuse in their prime. I fuck with Nikola Jokic heavy. He is regarded as one of the best players right now.
Top 2.
Top MVP candidate every season.
Yep.
Got his ass whooped. Yep. And I've heard crickets on ESPN. Maybe right after they lost, maybe. But we ain't drag him like we drag all the other players. If Giannis would have did this, no offense, Giannis would have been dragged. We're gonna drag Joel Embiid. That's fine. But after you get done dragging Joel Embiid, make sure you drag Joker even further because he didn't make it out the first round. And I'm gonna say that. Yep. I'm sorry.
Yep. Nah, that's facts. It's absolutely facts.
I'm gonna just say this, bro. 57, 62, 67. Add $1 million after those, and those are what you are paying Joel Embiid for the next 3 years. Again, ladies and gentlemen, he'll be making 50, rounded up 58 million next season, 62 the following, and then 67 as a player option. You know, goddamn well he gonna pick that up.
Absolutely.
So I say that to say the person that really needs to be blamed for this today, nobody said on this podcast, is the general manager. He goes by the name of Daryl Murray.
Big Daryl.
we talk about general managers accepting accountability and taking accountability. He needs to be the next motherfucking tweet.
No apology.
So yeah, Sixers, they did it to them. They did it to themselves.
Hey man, James Harden called that man a liar out in China. Twice. He wasn't lying about him lying? Okay.
He wasn't lying about him lying.
Oh man. All right, next series. Minnesota Timberwolves and the San Antonio Spurs. It's tied. I was not expecting this series to be tied. I was expecting at least 3-1. Well, I say 3-1 is about what I expected. And then Wemby just said, fuck the bullshit. Nice read. Let's watch this clip real quick.
Oh my goodness.
Let me play it. If it decides to play, come on.
Copyright.
Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. You know what? Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah. Wemby went out there and bowled that man in the face. He looked at him. He looked right. Exactly. And I don't know what Artest got from how many games he suspended?
He got suspended 6 games, and then he missed a couple games in the playoffs. Let me see.
Okay. Let me see. Well, it came out today that Wemby was not suspended. They said that the 1 game suspension or 1 game, him being thrown out the game flagrant 2 was enough. But I'm like, that's at least a game.
Another so it was one regular season game and 6 playoff games.
6 playoff games. Damn.
Yep. I knew it had some benefits.
And Artest was chill at that time because he was with LA with Kobe. He wasn't on that Indiana.
He was Meta World Peace.
He was Meta World Peace, right? He was Meta World Peace
at the time. Talking about
So Al Silver's be pressing buttons, man. He just be like, you know what? Don't even worry about it, man. I'll suspend Zebo for doing something to who was that? I forget who was on the Warriors. Was it the Warriors or the Clippers? No, it was Clippers. I think it was Clippers. Yeah, it was Clippers. It was Blake Griffin. Draymond, I mean, it's Draymond, but I'll suspend Draymond for doing his bullshittery. But Wemby should have been suspended. Nonetheless, you talk about players stepping up to the occasion and not letting their team, fall apart. I've said this for the past couple of weeks. Anthony Edwards is an underrated leader. He has put the battery. Trevor said it was okay.
Steven Adams, okay. So yeah.
Okay, that's what it was. Okay, that's what it was. Okay, I knew it was something about one of the rivalries. One of the rivalry games. It was one of them. But Anthony Edwards, I think it was a game 1 or game 2, came off the bench, put about 20-something points. Then you come out now and you're still playing as if you are still Anthony Edwards. He said that he ain't got his legs, which I don't think he'll have his legs till next year because of his injury that he just came back from. But at the same time, to still will your teammates to play this well. How is Jay McDaniels hooping like this? How is Ayo DeSumo scoring 43 points against teams off the bench? You know what I'm saying? Mike Conley giving good minutes. Rudy Gobert giving good minutes. Julius Randle. All these players are playing well. And I put Anthony Edwards in charge of making sure that everybody's on the same page with doing this. The Spurs, they're not that much better in terms of like the Timberwolves ain't slaw, but the Spurs have a better team. Like Wemby is arguably the best player in the league right now. You know what I'm saying? And granted, he was thrown out of this game, but at the same time, I'm like, you still got to go there and win the game against Stephon Castle, Dylan Harper, Keldon Johnson, all these players. So I'm impressed. I still think San Antonio's going to win, but do not let Minnesota creep around too long is what I'm saying. Them dudes do not go away. They don't go away at all, bro.
I'll let two go first this time.
I appreciate it because I'm trying to figure out, like, this is Ant-Man's time to either show that he's really, whether or not he want to be, I don't care, face the league, BS, whatever, but it's to show that you're the best player in the league, right? And I know you just got injured, but however, you just had 30 points in your last 2 games, so obviously something working. So we can't blame it on your injury anymore. If Wembanyama and the Spurs beat you this season, Timberwolves got to look at themselves in the mirror and they're gonna have to figure some ish out this summer, because I believe that the Timberwolves still, they got the chemistry, they got the players. I believe they do have the better talent than the Spurs. However, the way that the Spurs been balling and playing and they energy is just looking like they can beat the Wolves. So again, this is one of them. You know, if we want to knock on Ant-Man, this is literally his series to either make it or break it for the Timberwolves and to figure out where the Timberwolves go for the rest, I guess, of the next few years. Because Ant-Man, while he's still young, we put a lot of pressure on him to be able to carry not only his team, but carry the league into the future. We love him for what he does off the court. We love him for what he do on the court. But as far as making sure that you are the player to be the one, to be the one to take your team over the hump, this is that situation we need to show and tell. Because if you don't, that kid or that alien on the other side, he coming for blood, and that's what he want, and that's what it's looking like. So this probably one of my more favorite series to watch in the entire
playoffs. I think that one, Victor deserves at least a game out. He should at least be suspended for game 5 because that elbow was so intentional and above the, you know what I'm saying? You're talking about at the above the shoulder head area. You don't play with that. And you know, people will come out about this, but like, yo, he could have really hurt somebody, right? Like, he could have really put Nas. If Nas would have went down with a concussion, then Victor might have been gone for the rest of the series, to be honest. But he didn't. And so there's that. Now, I will say this: I think the Timberwolves right now are playing with house money, and been playing with house money since they started the playoffs, because they are the lower seed of every team that they're playing against. And so seed-wise, right, they have nothing realistically to lose. And on top of that, they are not with their healthiest star player, right, with Anthony Edwards. So win or lose, I think that this is a great time for them. Do I think they can win the series? I think they can win. They can win. The problem is, will they win? The fact that the Spurs still made it a very, very competitive game in Minnesota without Victor Wembanyama, and it wasn't like you went into that game knowing that there wasn't going to be a Victor. You went in there with the game plan with Victor, right? And so for them still to be successful without that says a lot about the Spurs and how well they are really as a team. And to me, that's scary. But I also think that young mentalities get to him, which is why Victor did what he did, in my opinion. Now, with all that said, Victor's going to explode game 5. Call it now. He might have a quadruple double.
Go ahead and put the bet in. Go and put the bet in.
Oh, please. Please. Bet. Over all points. All points, rebounds, blocks. Those 3, over. I'll take the over on all 3. I don't care what it is. Double it. I'll send you the money right now. It's getting done. Okay. And with that said, I think that I don't think it is. What I'm trying to say is, if the Wolves lose this series, I don't think it's a failure to them as a franchise. And I don't think it shouldn't be too much of a stain on Anthony Edwards. I get it. He is arguably a top 4 player within the league. And you would love to see them progress out of this round, but you set yourself up as the 6th seed to have to go against a 2 or 3 seed, actually both of them, even to reach the Western Conference Finals. So you put yourself in a hole already. And so you had to climb up. You had to go up Joker, and you had to go up Victor. And those right there, if Anthony Edwards is the top 4 or 5 in the league. You just talked about the top 2 to 3 right there. And I don't know if even as great, let's be honest here as well, as great as Chris Finch has been as a coach since that Grizzly series, because we dogged him in the Grizzly series. And I'll dog him again for that Grizzly series. But that man has not plateaued since then. He has nothing but increased since then. And getting a lot. You didn't talk about Shannon. You didn't talk about Shannon.
Shannon, yeah. They got some dogs, bro. They got some dogs.
And let me say this. It takes a lot of nerve, a lot of gall, a lot of balls to keep going to the rim after a man that's 7'4", 7'5", has blocked 12 shots. Those are just the blocks. Those are not the alters. Those are 12 blocks. And they're still going to the rim. Chris Finch deserves a lot of credit for where he's at right now. But I don't know if they have enough. I don't. You want to put him, you want to put Victor like really on a wanted poster right now. But I don't think they got enough. I'm sorry.
Yeah. That's just how it is with them. It's like they're any other team, it's like, all right, like even if they play OKC, I'm like, okay, hey, they're not gonna back down from y'all, but they're not scared of y'all. Like Jaden McDaniels is a dog, bro. Like y'all hear his responses in like the little interview scrums. I'm like, inject that in my veins from all my players, bro. Give me a dude that just don't care. Like I think it was a video that showed of him where he pushed down SGA and they said, what was going on with there? He was like, nothing. I just want to push him down. I was like, yes, please, somebody pop this man. Don't just let the man just score on you and get out of foul call. If you're gonna foul him, foul that nigga straight up. Like you ain't got to do all that soft stuff, man. But yeah, I think the Spurs gonna wrap it up. Wemby might do something stupid, like David Robinson type shit, like you said, Sheedy. Quadruple double type shit for real.
My thing to kind of go against what Sheedy said is this: it's the fact of you got a team like the Timberwolves that's been around, let's say 3-4 years.
Yeah.
If you let a team who starting point guard just that's been in the league 7 years and finally made it to the second round. A lot of these players ain't made no kind of playoff success. If you let these boys beat you, what am I doing as a franchise? Do I need to go younger? Do I need to go older? These dudes, if the Timberwolves lose, they finna be in the same situation that the Grizz were a couple years ago when we was kicking ass. And now look at us now.
Kind of stuck, yeah. That's true.
And now we stuck.
That's true.
So now it's like, again, you got the Spurs. So again, if they beat you this time, they young.
Yeah,
I'm willing to bet my money that they're gonna beat you next year.
You know what? You know what too?
Next year.
You know what too?
You still gotta go against OKC.
You know what too? Mother's Day was yesterday. I went to my mama's house, and the Spurs about to play the Timberwolves, and my mama asked me. She had never watched. She don't even know who Victor Wembanyama is until she watched. What was that game 3? I think. Yeah, game 3 when he had like 30 points and all crazy shit. She was like, Marcus, who is this tall dude on the Spurs? I was like, it's Victor Wembanyama. When did he get in the league? I was like 2 years ago. He a baby? I was like, yeah, mama. How tall is he? He's 7'5". He move like a guard. He shoot like he's Steph Curry. I was like, yeah, mama.
No ball, bro.
She a basketball mom. She know. She a basketball mom. She knows what's going on. But all that to say is like you are like as a franchise, you have to figure out how to combat a 22-year. He's 22. He's not even in his prime. He don't know how to play basketball yet, y'all. So how do you even combat a 7'5" player that can block shots, that can run, that can jump, that can shoot? It's like you said, too, what do the Timberwolves do? You have Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert ain't got nothing for Victor Wembanyama more times than not. Rudy Gobert gonna get him every now and then because, I mean, that's big bro, with the France background. But, like, I don't know.
You still feel about Julius Randle the same way you feel about him?
I do. That's just like he's a 6-man parade as a starter. That's how I feel. But that's a great point, too, because if you're Minnesota, I feel like you're honestly getting to your cap. Like where it's like, okay, we got Ant-Man, we got Jaden McDaniels, we got Randall, we got Gobert. Ayo is off the bench, but somebody mentioned Nas Reed. Somebody mentioned on Twitter, they were saying, what did they say? They said they need like a number 2 scoring option. I'm like, somebody said Kyrie. I mentioned John Morant. But I'm like, even then, I'm like, nothing's gonna stop this 7'5" dude from beating your team, dog.
I think it's. And I had to talk with the homie the other day about this, and it's literally on Ant-Man. Like, and I bring up the numbers for a reason. Ant-Man he's yet to average 30 points a game in a season. If we want to put him with the Lukas, with the Shays, with the Jokic's, with the Giannis's, with the KD's, with whatever, and he's yet to average 30 points a game, is it an Ant-Man thing or is it a system thing because you got a 7'3" dude that's blocking up the paint the entire time?
That's interesting with him becoming a better shooter too, because he's a way better shooter than what he was for his rookie year.
So I want to see Ant-Man average 30 points a game. He's yet to, and I think that's going to be the getting over the hump situation that Ant-Man is going to put himself through. I mean, the Timberwolves going to have. However, what are you going to do? Are you going to help him in this situation so that he can be? And maybe Ant-Man don't want to average 30 points a game. But however, if I'm seeing the MVPs on the top of the top, and you feel like you're that competitive dude, and we've seen you say you're that dude, I need to see you up there with the top of the top. And you're not. You haven't done that for me yet.
Damn. This is why I disagree.
Okay.
I like Anthony Edwards at 26, 27 points per game because I also watch him hit that three on anybody, double team, no matter who the fuck it is. He then talks shit and then he guards your best player 94 feet. And that's something I don't get from SGA. I don't get from Luka. I don't get from Joker, right? In regards to basketball is a sport that is two-sided. You must play good offense and you must play good defense. And Anthony Edwards, in my humble opinion, plays better defense than most of the top 3-4 players besides Victor, who's the unanimous defensive player of the year. So I'm okay with him putting up 27 because unfortunately the lens of basketball doesn't look at defenders that well. And that sucks. And I really hate that. But would I love to see him to play? Yes, I would. I wouldn't mind it. But I'm also not mad at what he's at right now and how he is leading his team defensively and allowing Jaden McDaniels. People forget I think even he talked about this. Jaden McDaniels was like a top 10 player coming out of high school.
He was number one. He was number one player. If I'm not mistaken, he was number one player. Yeah.
So, but what did Jaden have to do? Draymond. Draymond, he had to become more of a defensive stopper because he didn't need the offensive presence because he had all the other players. So here we are, case in point again about that. So I wouldn't be mad about it, but I'm okay. I'm definitely okay with where he's at right now, even if he never gets the MVP love that he should get for playing both ends of the floor the way he does.
Yeah, he was a 5-star recruit, consensus 5-star recruit, best power forward in 2019 class. Top 10 player in his class. So he's top a 5-star player. That's like he don't get no better than that. Best power forward in the country playing out there in was it in Washington? Yeah, Washington State. So yeah. But yeah, they play tonight, if I'm not mistaken, right?
No, it's OKC and the Lakers tonight.
Okay, so it's tomorrow night. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so they play tomorrow. We won't get there yet, but we're gonna go to the game that's going on at this moment between Cleveland and Pistons. It looks like it's a 12-point game right now, but the way that Cleveland is playing, like y'all might see me reacting to a lot of these plays that I'm seeing. James Harden smacking threes, Mitchell smacking threes, Jerry Allen blocking shots. To me, it looks like Cleveland's about to win this game. It's third quarter with 12. They up 12 right now. I don't think Cleveland gonna win this series, if I'm being honest. But I am concerned for Detroit after coming out of a tough series into this tough series. And then you got a double rested New York on the other side of this series. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think for like Detroit, this is a good, like, get your scars moment, kind of like the Grizzlies a couple of years ago when they were a 2 seed. You're gonna get your scars, and then honestly, I love Jalen Duren. We got to figure out what we're doing with Jalen Duren because you can't shoot. He cannot shoot. And if you're a big man in 2026 NBA, you have got to be able to shoot. Like, you can rebound, you can block shots, you can dunk. Like, that's fine. But when it comes down to the playoffs and when we sagging off of you and I'm daring you to shoot, at least knock down the mid range. At least
At the
knock
free
down
throw line. They
the free
sacking him
throw
at
line.
the free throw line.
Post, like you got to be able to knock that down, dude. Because he's an all-star this year. He might even be all NBA. If I'm Detroit, I'm like, I don't know if I want to pay you that money. I don't know if I want to pay you that money, man. And I love James Durant. I love him, but and if you're Detroit, it's like a crossroads similar to the Grizzlies with Jaren Jackson Jr. So what'll probably happen is they probably gonna pay James Durant his money.
Mm-hmm.
But what's gonna happen? Like, is he gonna be in the offseason working with Lethal, working on his jump shot? Is JB going to make an offense for a 5-man to shoot? I don't know. JB wasn't really doing that with the Grizzlies. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't really doing that with Cleveland. So it's like, do you get rid of JB? Do you get rid of Jay Dirt? Like, I don't know. You're not getting rid of JB. Obviously, he's there to the number 1 seed. But K, you can watch K right now, and I'm gonna give the salute for the not the 3rd year guard, in this case, a 4th year guard. But but K is looking like a top 3 point guard in the league right now. You know what I'm saying?
Eastern Conference, okay. Conference SGA.
Yeah, and he's been backpacking the Detroit Pistons this playoffs. It's been games where he has willed them in 4th quarters to win these games, like against the Magic, the AC, bro. Like, come on. I don't know they got Paolo. I know they got Franz. I know they got Bane. Like, you are. He didn't like. You shouldn't be struggling to beat these teams if you're Detroit. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna run into a rested New York in the next series. So I'm expecting you to lose that series, honestly. And it's gonna be because you don't have enough pieces around them. A lot of people have got on Detroit because they haven't brought in or they didn't bring in somebody else during the trade deadline, which I understand. I'm like, yeah, you don't have your shooters anymore. You don't have Malik Beasley. You don't have they had somebody else last year that was a shooter as well too. But you don't have these guys anymore to at least take the pressure off Cade. You need another star, and you can't pay Durant as if he's a 2nd star. He's a 3rd option, which is okay. There's nothing wrong with it. But if I'm Detroit, I'm not paying you max money. That's like a Desmond Bane type of thing. I am not doing that. I'm not doing that if I'm Detroit. So I'm expecting them to lose next series, if not sooner, if they lose to Cleveland in this series. But what do y'all think about Detroit versus Cleveland?
So the thing with Detroit is that I was definitely one of those people that was, I'm not gonna say upset, but kind of like, damn, y'all, why didn't y'all bring in somebody, right? Because again, I believe that they do need somebody over the hump. If we're talking about somebody who needs to learn how to shoot, that need to be with the shooter, is Asar Thompson. Like, I get it, I get it. Big man, you know, both of them.
Asar.
However, I believe that the big man is starting to come back, and again, we have several teams, you know, that's still in the playoffs who have big men that don't shoot. So, you know, I think if I were to ask somebody to shoot, it'll be Asar Thompson. Jalen Duren, however, his points went from 20 in the regular season to 10 in the playoffs. I don't know what's happened there, what's the disconnect is, but again, that's 10 points that you're missing. Again, I don't think it's a shoot thing. I think it's a system thing. I think it's, you know, Tobias Harris, you know, shooting more as well. And he's been averaging, 20 points in the last 6-7 games. So again, salute to him. However, if you're dependent on Tobias Harris to be that 2nd option, I don't think that's a good look for the present or the future of the Detroit Pistons. So I think
Ask the Sixers.
The Cavs, I think, even though the Pistons are younger, I think they over succeeded this season. Like, of course, I had the Pistons making the playoffs or being a good seed. I didn't have them being the number 1 seed. So again, I think that's an overachievement. However, you do realize that you got a freaking superstar in Cade Cunningham, which is love. You got shooters around still, which, you know, Duncan Robinson, I think he only took 1 shot today. You got to figure that out. So, you know, you got a bunch of young talent still trying to figure it out. But in order for them to get to that next hump, they're gonna have to definitely do something. The Cavs, I think, should win this series. The reason I say should is because you got the playoff experience with Donovan Mitchell and James Harden. You know, I think Evan Mobley even has, and Jared Allen. You got players that's been in the playoffs. However, again, this is a time when either James Harden or Donovan Mitchell start to fall off. And I think and now you got both of them on the same team. I mean, they lifting each other up right now. Like I think it's it's still a 10-point game, whatever it is. And that I think it's a 14-point game now. I think the first two games was kind of like a wake-up call for the Cavaliers, and now they're like, all right, we can beat this team. Because again, I want to see more from Evan Mobley. I want to see more from Jared Allen, who again, like he don't have a jump shot, and he's still having success on his team. He's just playing soft as hell right now. So I mean, the Cavs should win. I think it'll probably go 7. I think the Pistons will get one more. But the Cavs have the better team. They have the more experienced team. They should win the series.
I can give a fuck less who win this series.
You from Ohio, bro? Stop playing.
I could give a fuck. Ooh. Come on back. I can still give a fuck less who win this series. So I we'll start with the Cavs, I guess, since they're down 2-1. The Cavs, to me, the writing's been on the wall for them for a while. If there's a big man, and I'm not saying Pistons have anyone, right? But they get hammered in the paint. For real, the Raptors should have beat the motherfucking Cavs last series. But the Raptors didn't. The Raptors didn't have Emmanuel Quickly, and they didn't have BI show up when he needed to show up.
Yep.
So the Cavs realistically kind of skated to the second round, and I mean they're gonna get whatever it is happens in this series. What I like what you said too as well is there's a lot of playoff experience with the Cavs. It's just how's it gonna be put together because you don't know. That's a terrible thing with them. You don't know what to expect from those two men in the middle every night. When realistically speaking, let's be honest. I'm just going to make a realistic offer to everybody. Those two should demand and command 35 and 20 per night between the two of them. 35 points, 20 rebounds. However that happens, how it should happen. But it should be 35 and 20 between the two. When you're not getting that production, because look at Game 7 against the Raptors. Jared Allen was getting MVP chance. You got to be fucking kidding me. You got to Cleveland. Y'all smoking on some other shit out there to give MVP chance to that motherfucker right there. But anyways, I'll let that digress. So it is what it is. And then so I turn my hand over to the Pistons. Y'all are right. You cannot pay unfortunately, Jalen Duren is going to be probably third team All NBA, which means his contract is going to command some money because of that incentive. Is he worth it? He's showing y'all right now he's not. He's not. And the bad part is the man behind him is worse. Isaiah Stewart, you think Jalen Duren got a jump shot? Isaiah Stewart don't know how to spell it. All he know how to do is fight. So you screw. Like you have to get a big presence within because in the East you have to at some point either play the Knicks, who have a big that can play, big that can play, or you might have to go against the 76ers again, who are going to get a big with Joel Embiid. You have to address that part. Jalen Duren is shrinking in the biggest moments that he needs to be present. My guy, know your role. Alter shots, get rebounds. Rim run to try to score, but if you even watch the games, he's not even like rim running to get points. It's like he's not even rim running. He's like running to like, damn, thank God we're on offense now. Go set a screen or two, maybe. But he's not trying to elbow his way into the paint. He's not being physical like he needs to be, right? And so that's a problem. To the point that Savage made. When I say, what more do y'all want Cade Cunningham to do? I don't know. Give that man some help. Jenkins was scoring 20 plus when Cade Cunningham was out. Now all of a sudden, that nigga is Jenkins for real off of Scooby-Doo. Jenkins? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Roscoe Jenkins.
Welcome home. That nigga ain't here. So, like, bro, like, I don't, like, there's no help for Cade Cunningham. Even when he was putting up that 45 against Paolo, they was going tit for tat like they was back in AAU, like he talked about. But Cade really don't got no help, y'all. So that needs to be explored. They got the number 1 seed. They earned the number 1 seed, yes, by all means. But the number 1 seed is not able to go on the road and win games on the road. They should be closing out series, and they're not.
Yep.
They went 7 games against the Magic. Why? Because they couldn't win in Orlando.
Win Orlando. That's man. Ooh, that's the point I be making in NFL terms. I'm like, even if you are like a 5 seed in the NFL, but you have a better record than, like, let's say the NFC South. No offense to, but like the NFC South will have a team that's like 7-9. If you are a 12 and 14, you should be able to go into Carolina, New Orleans, Tampa Bay, whatever, and win a road game if you're that good. We saw like the Packers did it that time when they won the Super Bowl. Eli Manning did it twice. So if you're a good enough team, in this case for the Detroit Pistons, you got to go on the road against the AC and win a game. You got to, bro. There is no way.
They have yet to win. They have yet to win.
But that means if you lose at home, you lost the series. You just can't win on the road, bro. That's crazy. And they down right now by like 14 points. I'm like,
so it's
you think you gonna win the MSG against the Knicks right now? All right.
Nah. Yeah, they're gonna come and collect. So I that's all I have to say about the Pistons, man. I think I want to celebrate Cade because what Cade is doing is phenomenal. I mean, phenomenal, and you can see it on him. Mm-hmm. This is now gonna be what, game 11 for him. Mm-hmm. By the way, NBA, Adam. Okay, listen here. We have got to stop going every other day in the second round, my nigga. Give these niggas a break. My God.
That's what they need.
When they
Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, they're like, damn, can I get 2 days?
Just give them a day. Like, they're already in the city. Give them another day. Like, just give them another day. I don't understand that. That is way too much. If you want the best stars to perform at their peak, give them an extra day. Your money's still gonna come, my dude.
Yeah, we're gonna watch, my nigga. We're gonna watch, bro. It's okay.
We there. We here. But just give them a break. That's all I gotta say about that one.
Yeah. All right. In the last series, I gotta put y'all back in here. Is the Lakers versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. This is a foregone conclusion. We gotta get out Broomy James. As a former Lakers fan, because y'all know I'm not a Lakers fan. I don't care how long we was on break. I'm not a Lakers fan. I'm just smiling from ear to ear. First of all, Luka's not there. So I'm like, Luka, you just chill for a little second, my guy. You ain't gotta do nothing. Don't worry about it. But LeBron's bald now. He's bald. He's graying. But he's not stressed anymore. LeBron look like he about to retire. It looked like it's finally here. He talking crazy about the city of Memphis. We've been gone for a long time, y'all. Talking crazy about Memphis, talking crazy about him wanting to go to Milwaukee, whatever he got going on. Well, you finna go home soon, my guy, because Oklahoma City, them dudes, they don't let up. It ain't no easy day in Oklahoma City. Them dudes, again, on the road, and they beat you. So I ain't much about this series, man. I want to know what's gonna happen with LeBron after this series is over. Is he gonna come back to LA? Does LA even want him because of his age and because of Bronny and all that comes with it? They have Luka now, but it's like Luka at the age now where it's like, hey, we got to figure out how we're gonna win going forth. Austin Reeves is for sure gonna be gone. They're not gonna pay Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves he's a good player, but no. I've said that for years. He's a good player, but he ain't that good. You know what I'm saying? He ain't getting free throws no more, ladies and gentlemen. That ain't happening. He ain't getting them little floppy flop foul calls. Welcome to OKC, my guy. SGA is the king of it, so you ain't doing it no more. But I don't know what LeBron gonna do because I don't think Cleveland wants him. I mean, Sheedy wants him in Miami. I wouldn't want a 40-year-old man. You're not coming here to retire. We ain't doing it. But I don't know. I don't know where he would go.
Cleveland?
No, they don't want him. They don't want him in Cleveland.
How you know?
They don't want him. Because they got James Harden. They went and got James Harden. If you did, why would you do that for LeBron James?
Mm-hmm.
My only option.
They had Kyrie Irving.
Golden State.
My only option is Golden State. But even then, like, that makes no sense unless Kevin Durant going there. If you got Steph,
if you're some of the Avengers,
and KD, I'm cool with that. I actually would love to see that. But I can't.
Basketball.
Yeah, I can't see. Are they gonna be healthy?
They're gonna take time.
Steph Curry had injuries. KD got injuries and burner accounts. LeBron is 40 at that point. Be 42 years old. 42 years old, bro.
I'll break the ice right here on two. I'll pass it over.
Yes,
We
sir.
have never asked a person at this age in basketball to carry a
Never.
team the way that LeBron has carried them.
And he hooping
So
now. He hooping. I ain't gonna lie.
exactly. So like when people talk about what has happened, you have to put it in context of the season. They're not where they're at. First of all, without Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic goes down with what 5-6 games left in the season, and Austin Reeves then goes down 3 games later. You're now down to just a 41-year-old LeBron James who has to carry a team against a Rockets team that's very young, very healthy, very willing to go, but they were out KD, right? But not all games, but we're without him. And now you're going against a monster in OKC, which OKC is so OKC is so good that they don't know when they're playing at home or away because those role players don't give a fuck who you are.
Man,
AJ Mitchell was signed for what 3 years with like $9 million,
something
sick for 24 points off the bench, in the playoffs. He left crypto to make them bloods. Okay, made them bloods in that moment. Okay, so. I don't know what more people are expecting LeBron James. Let me bring it back real quick. And if y'all motherfuckers, please, Savage, do me a favor.
Yes, sir.
Make this a moment right here. Where in the fuck is DeAndre Ayton going to go? Because he can't come back to LA. He can't come back to LA. The way that he didn't get no motherfucking rebound and push somebody out the way with that lackadaisical ass defense, then blame it on somebody else for help defense. My guy, if you're going to help on defense, you show and stay until you have someone else to provide for you. You didn't do that. Put your hands on them. You pushed them. You created a foul, and then you got mad at everybody else because you played soft as fuck. I'm calling you out, DeAndre Ayton. And then you got a chain?
I mean, it's per usual. What you calling him out for? It's per usual.
That's true.
We know his nickname on here. The I don't care bear. He don't care. He been showing it. Like when this summer when Lakers fans was rejoicing and all that bullshit, I ain't do nothing but just like because this is who y'all starting center. My thing is y'all. When was the last time the Lakers had a legit good center? Was it Dwight Howard?
Dwight Howard in the bubble.
I thought I give you the bubble. I give you the
bubble. The Lakers,
and that's 30 plus. Like, Dwight was 35, 36. Damn
I'm like that.
The Lakers not having a dominating center is
that's in the DNA of the Lakers. You have to have a center, bro.
So expect for LeBron to be off the Lakers contracts. Expect for them not to re-sign Austin Reeves or he gonna go get overpaid somewhere. And expect the Lakers to find a big man and Savage to be back on their team as soon as possible. Because that's what's needed. We need the Lakers to be good. Savage needs the Lakers to be good. We all need the Lakers to be good. Basketball is better when the Lakers are good.
The only way that's gonna happen is if Shiloh is 7'1" and he's the Lakers center. That ain't happening. That is not happening, bro.
Oh, that's terrible, man. What happened to the Savage I used to know?
What you mean?
He's just realistic.
Information changed, man.
Information changed. That's true.
LeBron. I told y'all, come back to me when LeBron is gone. LeBron is still there.
That's what I'm saying. When he off.
Okay, come back in the offseason if he's gone.
We'll check.
Because then, like, okay, get my guy Luka a big man. I don't know who's out there. AD, you want to come back on? Hey, cool. But yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah,
they may try to get Giannis. Who knows?
Ugh.
I know, right?
Giannis no, thank you. Okay. Anyway, let's.
Surprise.
I actually would be surprised. All right, we're gonna wrap it up here. With the final buzzer. This is our last segment where we're gonna talk about random stuff that's going on. It's on our mind today. Took said he wanted to talk about Iceman. The boy is coming out May 15th, which is my daughter's birthday. She'll be 5 years old.
Hey.
So we getting. I know she did. I had Kira's birthday, Mother's Day. Zena's birthday is Friday, and then her birthday party is on Sunday. Then my grandma's birthday is on 24th. So May is just this is lit, man. But June my month though. June my month, man. I get Father's Day, I get my day, and
Amen.
shit right after me. You know, so it's like it's cool.
Amen.
What's going on with the boy, too?
With the boy. Well, apparently the boy getting bullied by Kendrick still because they end up re-releasing Not Like Us and a bunch of the other beef songs for whatever.
That's crazy, bro.
So honestly, I don't think it's Kendrick. So on this the last time we talked, and of course previous episodes, y'all know me, Team Kendrick. I'm gonna forever be Team Kendrick. However, you are still talking to somebody who was with Drake since I remember Replacement Girl on 106 Park.
That's what I knew from you. You were a Drake fan.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. So I've been able to speak on both sides. It's just the fact of when you've been bullying somebody and calling somebody out for the last 10 years, and then they respond and you don't do nothing. That's what we are. But I say all that to say this. Kendrick and Drake are on the same label. And I think that was a label move by re-releasing Kendrick by whatever, blah, blah, blah. This Iceman album is an album that I'm looking forward to for the simple fact of, one, Drake, this is his first album that's been out a year. For two, I believe this may be his last album on his UMG deal. And for people that don't know, he signed this new deal for $400 million back in 2022, 23. So whenever you see Drake on tour, blah, 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 this is what it is. So when you have, and this is something we've never seen before, because the last hip hop beefs that we've had, they've been, two different labels represent two different things. So how do you have two of the biggest artists under the same label going against each other? Now you are, as a label, I'm looking at Drake like, you're the biggest artist in the world. Your product is demolished. Your brand is demolished. I ain't got to pay you hundreds of millions of dollars anymore. Therefore, Drake is able to be a free agent. However, the last time we kind of saw some similar situations like that, shout out to Michael Jackson.
Yep.
Shout out to Prince, who ended up changing his name to a symbol because of label bullshit. So now with Drake being on his last album and being a free agent and the music industry not being the same since that beef drop, I think Iceman is going to be one of those albums that will remind us that Drake is still that dude. Granted, he took a major ass whooping. And again, you've been calling the boogeyman out for the last 10 years and the boogeyman finally got your ass. However, it's the same case with LeBron James. What's wrong with being number two? If I'm number two, okay, Kendrick got me, but can't none of y'all, no other motherfuckers touch me on this microphone. Now we done had Drake been out for a year. He got substance to talk about, and hopefully he make music that we actually will enjoy listening to. But on the other half of it, how do you make an album and provide money for the people that's prospering and happy and glorifying your demise? When Kendrick Lamar won those Grammys, your label, the person that signed your check was up there with him celebrating. So how do you respond to that? How are you gonna put hip hop on your back like you've been doing for the last 10 years? So again, this Iceman album, it could be really, really, really good, or this could literally be the last Drake album that we probably listen to as fans. And I'm gonna be on the part of I'm ready, Drake, let's get it. Because if you're gonna be on your bullshit and talking bullshit about these labels, about the people that left you hanging, about this, about that, it should make for a classic album in which Drake ain't had since probably Scorpion, which is 20 whatever.
Yeah.
So when did Nonstop come out? I'm gonna say
2019.
2019. So 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago. You number one, and this your get back. Because after this, you should, to my understanding, he should be a free agent. So again, where does the biggest artist in music go from here? Got to pay attention to this album, ladies and gentlemen.
It's 2018 for Scorpion. Yep.
Okay. So that's 7 years. So the albums between Scorpion and now has been BS to me. I'm pretty sure a lot of Drake fans feel the same way.
Because I didn't, what's this? I don't think it was an official album. Yeah, Certified Lover Boy, I didn't really care for.
Nope.
Honestly, Nevermind, didn't really care for. Her Loss.
Nope.
Didn't care for.
Oh, I messed with that one actually with 21. I messed with that one. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't really care for it. For All the Dogs.
Nope. The sexy song shit that was some bullshit.
Rich Baby Daddy,
Yeah.
first person shooter,
Nah.
and then he had 100 gig was. Yeah, that's just shit. Last year was trash. I don't know what that was. I was like, nah, I ain't trying to hear no love songs, dude. I need you to rap.
I'm expecting a heavy haymaker from Drake again. You got substance.
Do you think he gonna diss Kendrick?
He probably
I feel like you're gonna like even Kendrick, whatever that was today with the re-releasing of the song, like that was intentional. Come on, that was intentional.
I mean, but you gotta understand, I don't think Kendrick had anything to do with it because again, we going back to the label talk. This is the same labels.
Yeah.
So they playing label games right now. And who's to say they've been playing label games from the jump?
Yeah.
But to answer your question, bro, I hope not. I hope he dissed everybody but him. But if he does go at Kendrick, it needs to be something to be like, all right, boom. Because again, the whole world been calling you a pedophile for the better half of a year and a half. I'm not talking just black people. I'm talking about white people, Chinese people, Asians. I play this song at Wet. He's been calling you a pedophile. So how do you respond to that? Again, you're Drake. You're the biggest artist, numbers wise, whatever people want to say in hip hop for the better half of 10 years. How are you gonna respond to this shit? And I'm looking forward to it.
My man Kendrick Lamar, was that Juneteenth or July 4th? Played that song 6 times.
Bro, that shit was crazy.
Juneteenth. And every time the crowd responded heavier. Every time. The only thing I can say about it, one, didn't you have like the ice seats in Toronto?
Yeah, the ice.
Before his debut, right? And I think about this beef, and I'm not comparing them to this. I'm just comparing the beef to this, so to speak. And I'm not saying that either one needs to fall off. But I will continue to go back. This, I guess, shows my age and lineage. Is Jay-Z versus Nas, right? And people always forget that Jay-Z lost that motherfucking battle. Like Nas put that nigga down.
He did,
right? Even though Nas won that beef, you're still going to say that Jay-Z is the better rapper. Absolutely. Right? And it's nothing against J. Cole, nothing against Kendrick or Drake. It's just saying, how do you bounce back afterwards? Jay-Z bounced back, brought out Blueprint 2, brought out the Black Album, like kept bringing out hits after hits after hits. And where Drake got silent, this is time now for him to make some noise. And with him making noise is good for all of hip hop, to be honest. It's not just for, and I mean, you brought in their brands, and yeah, it's great for their brands, but it's great for hip hop because hip hop, in my opinion, you the DJ, but in my opinion, hip hop from a male perspective is much lower than what it is for the women.
Women get options to pick.
I'd rather, and this is me, and I hate to say this, I'd rather go down to, and you hear my music blaring, listen to Glorilla, listen to Meg Thee Stallion. You know, I'm not saying I'm gonna do that. Don't quote me. But what I'm saying is, this is where the state we're at.
They run the game right now. They run the game.
So it's for Drake. It's for everyone else to pick this mantle right the hell back up where they dropped that, and make some quality music. So if that's Drake, if that's Kendrick, if that's J. Cole, if that's whoever it needs to be, Wale, somebody hit the IV and bring me back, baby. I need it.
Yeah. I tweeted the other day. I was like, the game was better when the South was on top, man. That's how I feel. When the South was on top, when we had options to pick from Atlanta, from Memphis, from St. Louis, from Texas, from New Orleans, like it was much more diverse. Well, I think the problem with hip hop now, there's no diversity in like sound. We don't know where somebody is from based on like how they rap.
They all rap the same.
They all rap the
same. Yeah.
It's too much connectivity from like a social media standpoint. Everybody's doing the same thing.
Right. Before you go any further, I'm sorry, not to cut you off, but that's like Nelly brought up a good point. Nelly was talking about how he still was selling Diamond, but going against all these other rappers that all were different. Jay-Z, Eminem, T.I., Luda. Like Nelly has some stiff competition, but still went diamond being himself.
Yep.
And we don't have that no more.
We don't have that, man. Not at all. Not even from like R&B. R&B kind of. I mean, R&B is good, but it's like they're not pushing out the good artists. They're pushing out the slop. Like I don't. It's frustrating, man. If I don't listen to music no more, I just be like, look, just play some gospel. I'm straight, and I play some old hip hop. But I'm like, this new stuff. I'm like, what? I played the radio, dropping out Xena at school. I'm like, what is this on the radio? What are we doing?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I done rediscovered my love for house music, and we gonna keep it at that. One of my DJ homies actually asked me the other day, like, "Dude, what's the record that get people going out there?" Shit, I don't know. I don't feel bad about it, to be honest with you.
It's a DJ, ladies and gentlemen. Telling y'all this.
I don't care. Like it all, like you said, it all sound the same. It sounded worse. You know, in college, our song was "I'm gonna shoot your grandma in the back hose." That should have never been away. That's why ass got capped though. That was our song 10 years ago, and hip hop has declined since then. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was the actual lyrics. I would never shoot anybody's grandma. I would never shoot anybody in the back. No. But again, that's where hip hop is now. So again, like you said, Ashidi, somebody got to pick up the mantle and show us, how to keep it going. Because it's dying. Hip hop is a dying industry.
Is there anybody on the top 100 like list, like the Billboard? Because I'm like, that joint been terrible. Terrible.
I actually want to see because
that's a good question.
I can't tell the last time I look at the Billboard.
I feel like, in my opinion, this might be being biased. The only person I really like that's new, is Big X, for real.
Oh, the plug.
Yeah, that's my favorite. I mean, we in Dallas, so you're gonna hear that a lot.
He's unique. He's a unique sound. Like when I hear like
his sample is crazy.
When I hear Big X, even when I hear the baby, it sounds like a unique person. Like it's not like a hand, like an automated person that's making music. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you are from that area, so I understand how you sound. Like I think the baby was in the wrong era. The baby should have been in early 2000s, to be honest. He would have been a superstar in 2000s.
Am I reading this wrong?
So
I'm looking on Billboard at the top 100 top R&B hip hop album. Let's just go to the top 10 for shits and giggles, and we can have.
Okay.
Number 1 is Kehlani, definitely deserved.
Okay, Kehlani, I got that.
Needed. Number 2 is my dog Justin Bieber with Swag, which was released months ago.
That was last year, wasn't it?
Right, that's what my
last year. Number 3 is Thriller. Number 4 is Don Toliver. Okay. Of course, peaked at number 1. Number 5 is Michael Jackson again with the Number Ones album. Number 6 is SZA with SOS, which again, that's
like 2 years ago.
2 years. Bruno Mars, Post Malone, the Diamond Collection. So this is a collection of his shit that's been on 2 years. Number 9 and number 10, y'all. Drake, Take Care, and Views.
Interesting.
So again, what are we doing?
Pick up the motherfucking mantle. Pick it up.
What are we doing? On the regular chart, they numbered a whole bunch of singers and hip hop. What happened to the sport I used to love?
Drake gonna save us. That's what's gonna happen. Drake
save us,
on Friday.
might have to. Yeah, he might have to. For real.
This man said I'm finna be Bobby Drake out here with the Iceman.
Bobby Drake with the Iceman. Hey, make it make sense, Savage. Make it make sense.
Bobby Drake.
Make it make
Iceman.
sense.
Yeah, man. No Marvel coming out with ain't Spider-Man coming out next month?
On my birthday.
Coming back.
July 31st.
You got Doomsday at the end of the year. So hey man, it's the X-Man popping up, bro.
I'm so ready for Doomsday, man.
Yeah.
I'm all right, gentlemen, all day.
We have gone on for 2 hours.
That's crazy.
19 minutes, but I'm cool with it. It's our first show back, man. First day out. We
know what to expect.
We know what to expect, man. We got to catch up on everything, man. So
Cap told us we was gonna run it.
Oh, I already. he knew it. I knew it. Y'all knew it. That's why I ain't even tripping. That's why I ain't even tripping. I was prepared for this, so I ain't even tripping. Now the question is, what we doing next week? I don't know yet. We're gonna talk about it after the show. So until then, stay safe. Be blessed. Peace.
Ayo, Shakir made it.